everybody! Hello, 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 hello! Hi! Welcome to stream. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Hi, Strange Dragon. Hello, how you doing today? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? What you doing? How's your day going? I hope it's going fantastically. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna adjust some stuff on my headset here. Music is a little loud for me. There we go. Not so loud for me now. I'm doing fine. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome to stream. Welcome. We're going to play some more Great Ace Attorney today. We're going to play some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Pharaoh! Well, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day as well. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. We're going to play some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. So, last time on Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, we investigated... Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. We went to the... Well, hi, Nova. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? We went to the Lord guy's, like the head of the Justice Department guy's office, and he was talking to us about stuff going on with, like, the World Fair or whatever that's going on at the Crystal Tower. And there was an explosion, and we're supposed to defend the guy who made the explosion happen and kill the guy. And then apparently there was also an attack on Van Zeek's, and now we're heading to Van Zeek's office, which this looks like it's Van Zeek's office up here on the screen right now. Look at it. There's a cabinet full of chalices and wine bottles. Oh my gosh, this is definitely Van Zeek's office. This is definitely Van Zeek's office. I'm playing some Planet Crafters and chilling. Nice, nice. That sounds nice. Doing pretty well. That's good to hear, Nova. Ah! Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, Cam. Thank you, thank you. I heard there was a Phoenix stream, so I came to represent my people. Nice, Pharaoh. Oh, Exy, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Hello there. Hello here. Hello. Hello. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, no. I'm not lined up for the pets. Hold up. No. I get it. Thank you so much for the pets. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the pets. Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't in the right place to receive the pets. I had myself all the way down here so I don't take up too much of the screen, you know? Just don't want to take up too much of the screen. Okay, let me do that hydrate now. I grabbed my water bottle and I was just kind of holding it and talking. Anywho, let's get back into the game. Let's go. Continue. Yes. The Return of the Great Departed Soul. That's today's episode. Oh, that's right. We have Iris with us investigating stuff. Yes, that's right. Okay, hold on real quick. I gotta clear my nose real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good. I sneezed a bunch, like, before stream, so at least I won't have to sneeze during stream, but, like... Oh, so this is the legendary Reaper's office. So this is Van Zeek's office. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Look at it. Oh, there's like a little miniature town set over here. And oh my gosh, the huge portrait though. Oh my gosh, the huge portrait. So, oh, thank you for the bless you, even though I sneezed way before stream. Thank you. Yes, it appears so. It sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? What an amazingly deathly atmosphere. Oh, is that him? That hooded figure was so still I hadn't noticed his or her presence. I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's Van Zeek's. Oh my gosh. What are you doing here? Ah! It is Van Zeek's! It's the boy! I'm so glad you're okay. I heard you got attacked and I was so worried. I was so worried about you. I'm so glad you're okay. He's as unwelcoming as I thought he'd be. Actually, maybe even more so. Oh, I'm glad to see you're well. I am. So, who's the person over by the wall being Punished for something or other? Wait, is there somebody being punished by the wall? No punishment is taking place here. Oh. Who dat then? That is my apprentice. He's sitting here, sitting there of his own free will. Oh, okay. Moon Mist, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. It's nice to see you. I woke up, I got ready for stream, and here I am. I have to go to bed super early today because I have to go out of town to visit some family. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Welcome in. I didn't know you had an apprentice. It must be the same person who was pictured in the newspaper. Oh. I want to know who this apprentice is. Why do they wear a mask? He's very able in combat, a requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage. Are you referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers? The Reaper? I'd be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself. Assuming that is such a fabled fiend genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms. Hold on, I'm gonna lower my webcam just a wee bit because it's in the way of me reading the screen. So it might make my VTuber do some weird things for a second. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, mister, let's talk. Let's talk. How you been? What you doing? Who's that apprentice you got? I'm gonna examine your room. Look at this beautiful desk. Oh my gosh. Everything in this room is so... chef's kiss. Yes, lovely. Lord Van Zeek's desk. Look, it's so stylish and clean. Ooh. And that's the marble chest set beside it. Ooh, marble? Bro, this guy's got lots of money. Chess, that's a Western version of our Japanese shogi game, isn't it? You know, I'm actually quite good at shogi problems. Oh, really? You'd probably like chess problems in that case. I'd love to challenge Lord Van Zeek sometime. Oh my gosh, I could just see them playing a game of chess. It would be so cute. To a bout of shogi problems. Oh, you want to... Oh, so you want the advantage. Oh, okay, Ryu. Oh, okay, got it. If you only really want to challenge yourself, you can always do that on your own at home. Why would you do that? Why would you be like, hey, Van Zeeks, I challenge you. All right, to my game. That's not very nice for you. Hope you enjoy your break. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're on your break right now, Moon Mist? That's nice. You're on your break at work? That's good. Yeah. Enjoy your break at work. It's good to take some time and relax. I hope that your day at work goes well. Look at that fine collection of hallowed chalices and bottles neatly lined up there. Yes, this is the collection. He's going to destroy every one of these. My hallowed bottles are filled with the essence of the finest grapes from the finest vineyards I visit. I personally oversee these chalices being made by the finest crystal craftsmen in the world. And then you destroy them. Those poor craftsmen, but at least they're getting paid. And then he destroys them. And yet you throw them around in court like they were worthless. Exactly! Exactly, Iris, exactly! Yes, because this imbecile is so unmanageably and repeatedly wide of the mark sometimes. Oh, so it's my fault that you throw things. It's my fault he throws things, apparently. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that is so out of pocket. All right, whatever. Souls, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. And welcome in. I got my dinner and... Ooh, you got your dinner? Nice. What'd you get for dinner? What'd you get for dinner, Souls? Oh. Before you open your mouth next time, you should consider the poor artisans whose work you defile. Okay, sure. So, it's my fault? Haha, silly me. How could I have ever thought otherwise? Ryu is like, yeah, no. Yeah, okay. No. Are we gonna address this giant portrait on the wall? Are we gonna address this? Why do you have a giant portrait of yourself? I mean, it's cool, but like, why? That portrait really dominates the room, doesn't it? Oh my god. Wait, that's not him, is it? I bet it's his dad. I bet it's his dad. It's a very majestic outfit and pose, but sadly, whoever painted it didn't do a very good job of capturing Lord Van Zeek's facial features. No, that's not him. I bet that's his dad. Or grandfather or something.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist has exaggerated his subject's handsomeness, I think.
Ah, that reminds me. I heard Emperor Napoleon of France ordered artists to make him look more attractive when they painted him.
How vain. That's really not attractive quality in a person, is it?
That portrait does not depict me. Surely that's immediately obvious. Oh, then who is it? He's not gonna tell us, is he? I bet that's like his grandfather or something. I bet that's his grandpappy. Let's see here.
Oh, look! It's a scale model of the Great Exhibition Showground.
Ooh,
And there's little dolls to play with, too.
that's amazing. I wonder why it's here.
Perhaps he made it to take his mind off the sadness of being too busy to attend in person?
Or perhaps he's too embarrassed to queue up for a ticket. I can't imagine a man like this waiting in line. Surely it's obvious that I'm using it as an investigative aid.
Ah!
You Nipponese have no business painting others as overly reserved. Ugh, I really didn't think he'd overhear that. You're right in front of him. How would he not overhear it? What's this machine? What this do? What the books? Okay, nothing to explore with the books? Okay, that's fine. Scroll over. There's bats! Is he a vampire? Oh my gosh. Ah! Wow, they were bats! I love bats. Bats are cool. Yeah, bats are cool. Yeah. I got pork chops, baked potato, mixed vegetables, and rolls for dinner. Ooh, that sounds like a very good dinner. Jeez. I'm jelly. That sounds really good. We're probably gonna have hamburgers here for dinner.
Yes, the Reaper's familiars, I expect.
But what about the mute man in the dark cloak? I thought he was the familiar. Just not the flying kind.
He must be a dear friend of Mr. Reaper, then.
I think the familiar idea is more likely. Scary, though, either way. You! Who are you? Reveal thyself! It really looks like a punishment to me. Uh-oh. Punishment.
I've never seen someone sitting like that before.
He hasn't moved a muscle since we arrived. Do you think perhaps he's dead? Uh-oh.
If he was dead, Runo, he'd be sitting up, wouldn't he?
Well, anyways, dead or alive, he's not overly approachable, is he? I don't think he's going to talk to us.
He's not dead.
Might be dead. Maybe we should shake him to be sure. Hello? You dead? Hello? Hamburger. Yes, hamburger. Cheeseburgers to be exact. Yeah, cheeseburgers and fries. Yeah. Homemade potato fries with the skins on. So good. That's what hubby's gonna make for dinner. It's gonna be great. Look at all these ancient casks lining the wall there.
Casks in the Reaper's chamber. Or are they caskets?
You don't think there's bodies in there? No, I don't think so. All of those people who escaped conviction in court are lying inside them. Dead, do you? I love how Iris slowly lifted her hands to her mouth like... What ridiculous notions are going through your head, man? This is my collection of fine vintages. Have you tried making sweet potato fries? I don't like sweet potato. It's too sweet for me. I know, that's crazy for me to say because I love sweets and I love candy, but I don't like sweet potatoes. I just don't, I don't care for them. I like my potatoes very salty and not sweet. I need to go make something to eat. Okay, go make something to eat, Cam. Thank you for being here. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for clearing that up.
Bruno and I were just musing to ourselves. Don't mind us, Mr. Reaper.
I wouldn't if you hadn't invited yourselves to my office to talk nonsense within my earshot. Well, okay, okie dokie then. Okie dokie. Wait, what's that? Nothing Oh, never mind. Okay. All right, let's talk to you, Mister. Converse. Let's talk about last night's attack. You got a boo boo? Can I kiss it? Can I kiss the boo boo if you have one? Can I? Lord Strongheart said that the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack. True, carried out by henchmen of Odie Asmon's criminal organization. The investigation meant that their arrests were imminent. Presumably some hoped to kill me before that happened. Oh, thank you for the biddy, souls! A bonk! Bonk. I feel like my avatar needs to be a little bit bigger or smaller, I'm not sure, for that to hit properly. There we go. Hopefully I'm not taking up too much room this way. Let's see. Presumably some hope to kill me before that happened. There we go. Odie Asmon. He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhanded means, via his criminal activities. Right, and that's the guy who got exploded. I think so. Like the guy who attacked him, or supposedly got like blown up at the World Fair thingy, and the guy who supposedly blew him up is the guy we're defending later in this case.
And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty when he found himself in court, didn't he?
Ah, as rich people often do.
Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper.
But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact, in extraordinary circumstances, it was a most unusual cause of death. I know about that. It was a super high voltage instantaneous kinesis gone wrong. Rio's like, I know things. I'm smart. He had an explosive personality. Huh? Oh, Mr. Asmon died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion. Wait, did he not know about that yet? Correct. Oh no, he did know. Okay, never mind. And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen, do you? No, I don't, but Ryu might. Well, no, that does seem a little far-fetched. If this man really is the fabled Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death at least.
It's strange how this worked out, isn't it, Runo? I mean, what with you taking the professor's defense for the trial tomorrow?
What? You're going to be defending him? Oh, yes, that's right. Though I barely know the man's name yet, to be honest. Albert. Albert Hairbrain. Oh, Hairbrain, of course. Freaking Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series just giving their characters all these weird names. That's right. Do you know him by chance? Of course. He is a contemporary of mine. We were at university together. You're...
What?
So they were classmates, huh? Okay, cool. What a name, Hairbrain. Yeah, I know. Your contemporary? I understood that Professor Hairbrain was from Germany, though. Hairbrain's from a respectable British family. After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research, that's all. So you were students together? I was in the Faculty of Law, of course, and he in Science, so our paths rarely crossed. But, curiously, we got along, though I've not met him since my university days. I certainly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form. And with you, of all people, representing him. Ugh, if I make it out of this office alive. I don't think he likes that I'm defending this guy. Uh-oh. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems. Yes, I know, because the prosecution will be handled by me. Wait, you're going against your own schoolmate? That's kind of messed up, bro. By you? But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends. We are friends, it's true. Then why would you do this? Because, well, I mean, it is his job. He can't, like, just say no.
If the Reaper is the prosecutor, there's nothing anyone can do to save him. He's doomed!
Now, Iris, that's not true. Maybe. What's Lord Van Zeek's thinking? The Reaper's identity. Imagine he's hopping mad in court. What if he comes in with bunny ears in? Oh my gosh. He has like bunny ears on. He comes into the courtroom. I'll just laugh. What do you mean by what you said before? If you'd like to know the Reaper's true identity, does that mean I'm a crown prosecutor and immortal like any other? I'm no demigod.
But they've all died, haven't they? The people you prosecuted, I mean. Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or acquittal.
Those I prosecute are the vilest wretches of our society. People who, without question, deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them. Now, don't be like that. But that's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all.
Nor was Ginny. In fact, she's ever so hardworking now.
Hold on. I might have to sneeze. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, we're good. Thank you for the bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn, but the point is this. If any of those vile wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work. I never thought it was you anyways. Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way. That is odd that Strongheart says, oh, he's not involved. How do you know, Strongheart? How do you know, Strongheart, huh? Oh, thank you for the bless you, Moon Mist. I appreciate that. Hold on, gotta clear my throat. Okay, we're good. Sometimes when I sneeze, my throat gets all funny. It's all good, though.
But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believed it's true.
The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially, sorry. Oh? It would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful for their lives. Huh. Do you mean to say... I mean to say that if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adapt it gladly and with honor. But it's putting you in danger. You could be killed. If that is my fate, let God decide. Aw, Van Zeek's is a good boy. Van Zeek's like, if it helps people, I don't care. So based. This man is based and good. He good. We will protect him. Lord Van Zeek's. He good boy. We will protect him. Let's present him with the the newspaper, see if he says anything about it. Oh, thank you for the bless you, souls. I appreciate that. Lord Van Zeek's, about the article in this paper. Yes, it seems there was a reporter nearby when the little skirmish took place. Conveniently, huh? I had no idea I'd been photographed. It was careless of me.
It looks as though it was taken after the people who attacked you had run away, though.
Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them. But there's someone else fighting along... Oh, sorry, that's Ryu's voice. But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems. It's the apprentice there, isn't it? And I think it's the same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it? As I mentioned already, he's my apprentice. Perhaps you could tell us a little more about him? Yeah, let's talk about that apprentice. I want to know who that is. He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor. So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Like you are to Hurley then, Runo.
I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective. Wait, since when is what? He is currently compiling a report about last night's attack. It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask? On Lord Strongheart's orders. Nobody knows the man's face, or indeed his identity. That's really sussy. But why would you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual? That's what I'm saying! Lord Strongheart's orders again. Wait, Lord Strongheart, huh? I don't trust it. He's not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. You better talk to me, mister. Oh, is he coming? He coming. Hello? Who are you? You look scary. Are you good or bad? I don't know if I trust you. He looks scary. I don't like him. The task is complete? Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs. Hey, wait, no, you get back here. I have more questions for you. You better not run off. Nice to meet you? Okay, bye. All right, that was weird for everybody involved. Back to work again. That was really strange, though. I've never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed, and yet... somehow, it didn't feel like our first encounter. What? No way. No. No way. Is it Cos... No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, but... is that Cosma? Did he not really die? Is Cosma not actually dead? I will flip my lid if that turns out to be the case later. Don't tell me. Don't tell me if it is. Okay, but like... is it? But like... just play the game? Okay. Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it. Forbidden him for talking, huh? Oh, I see. Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway? Oh, no, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless posture. It couldn't be. No, Ryu's thinking like I am. Oh, no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's no, they want to do that. It's probably just somebody else that we've forgotten about. Yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh? Oh, what's that? Whoa? What's that? That Nipponese man, is he faring well? Sorry? Oh, I think he means Mr. Natsume. The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago, with the stoop, and the mustache, and the jitters. Ah, Mr. Natsume, you mean? Ooh, the music.
I'm not sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from that list, Runo.
He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day. I see. I bet he's a little bit happy that one of the guys didn't die. Well, I think we can end our discussion there, don't you? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case. Yes, thank you for the advice and for the conversation. Tasu, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Hold on here. I gotta clear my nose. Okay, we're all good. I'm cold. Oh no! I hope that you I hope you get warm soon. I hope you have somewhere to get warm soon. Or if you're in a place where you can't get warm right now, I hope that you get to one. How you doing? How you doing though? Are you doing okay? Yeah. Oh, you have a cold? Oh no! I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better too. It's that season, isn't it? Everybody's been getting sick. Everybody's been getting sick lately. It's terrible. It's that time of year. But yeah, everybody make sure you drink your fluids, get plenty of vitamin C, get rest when you need it, take care of yourselves, okay? Even my mom said she's gonna get looked at. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's definitely that time of year. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, guys. I'm doing pretty okay. I just have my allergies as always. I worry about that old lady? Yeah. I don't know why my allergies usually go away when winter hits, but I guess not enough things have died around here yet for me to for me to not have allergy issues. I bought a new helmet to replace my 4-year-old one. Nice. Ooh, new helmet. Nice. I bought a bunch of stuff with my Christmas money too. I got a bunch of like hair bows for my hair. Cause like in real life I was like, I want to start wearing hair bows in my hair. So I was, yeah. I was talking to a close friend before stream and he has a pretty rough fever, flu I think. Ugh, that sucks. That sucks. Seeing your model, I could believe it. Yeah. I was like, I want to wear hair bows in real life too, so I bought a bunch of hair bows. Although I'm only wearing like one in the back of my hair, but it's still, I think it's cute. Yeah. And then what else did we buy? We bought my turtle a new turtle, like a new basking dock. And then what else did we get for Christmas? Oh yeah, we got my hubby a George Foreman because he wanted a George Foreman. And I think that was about it. Is it big and poofy or thin and slender pixie? I'll have to post a picture of what the ones I bought look like. But wait, are you talking about the hair bows or the George Foreman? I'm guessing the hair bows. Yes, yes, thank you for the advice and for the conversation. Oh, the bows. They're just regular hair bows, but they have really long like ribbons on them. Yeah, they're very shiny and silky. I've seen enough of those girls for a lifetime. Same. GTA, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Tell you the truth, I'm so old that there was there when they launched. Oh, that I was there when they same. Same. Yes, thank you for the advice and for the conversation. I can't believe he's asking after Soseki-san after a Nipponese. I don't think he's actually that racist. I bet he's just mad at you. I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried.
I never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist, did you? That's a turn up for the books.
Oh, Iris has a new look. Yes, I know. It's a cute little, like, Minnie Mouse outfit going on up here. Minnie Mouse steampunk look. It's super cute. I agree. I love Iris's design. Everything she does for her outfit and her whole design is so cute to me. A mad scientist? Ah, you mean Professor Hairbrain. Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about his relationship with Lord Van Zeeks, I think. So basically, Van Zeeks got attacked. Tasu, since you're just coming in, I'm gonna give you a recap of this case so far. So basically, Van Zeeks got attacked by some people who are the actual Reapers of the Bailey, I'm guessing. And then after that, the guy who paid for the attack, or the criminal guy who was in charge of the attack, got exploded at the World Fair thing with the Crystal Tower by this, allegedly by this Professor Hairbrain, who we're going to be defending in court. So that's what's going on. So we're going to defend him. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, so we went to the prosecutor's office. Let's see here. I guess we should go to the prison.
This is where your client is, isn't it? Let's find out what the story is.
The prison cell where the defendant, Professor Hairbrain, is being held. The contrast with the bright exhibition grounds makes the darkness in here seem all more oppressive. True. True, true, true. Okay, yeah, I'm all caught up now. Yay! I'm back with fish sticks. Nice. Oh, there he is in the corner. Oh, he looks sad. Hold on, I gotta clear my nose real quick. Okay, we're good. I can't wait for, I swear, it's supposed to, like, when winter comes around, like, winter season comes around, usually my allergies just, like, stop having issues because everything dies, but it hasn't been cold enough here for everything to die yet. And we only got snow for, like, the first time this winter, like, the other day, and I was like, I need this, I need my allergies to die, please, get colder. The warden said cell 11. That's this one.
Oh, there's someone curled up in a ball in the back corner. Look.
What's his name again? Professor Albert Hairbrain, wasn't it? Excuse me, Professor Hairbrain. He's getting the nerdy voice for sure. Oh, oops. Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a defense lawyer.
A lawyer?
Was it something I said?
A lawyer, you say? Well, would you be here about the experiment? Are you going to defend my hypothesis?
Your hypothesis? Sorry, I don't...
Yesterday's demonstration! That magnificent demonstration was... It was an out and out success by anyone's calculations. But despite that, no one listens. No lawyer believes in the science. When it's explained, they all leave at high velocity.
How does he get his hair to be so full like that? He probably has, like, thick hair gene. He probably has thick hair gene. Pixie versus allergies. Allergies 1, Pixie 0. Yeah, it's been a lot of that lately. More like allergies 100, Pixie 0. Now it's probably not a good time to mention that your zeal made my concentration leave for a while too. Okay, let's talk to you. Come on. Yesterday's demonstration. You mentioned at the demonstration yesterday.
The papers have called it a spectacular failure. After all, a man died in an explosion, didn't he? Yes, you could interpret the results that way if you really wanted to. Well, I suppose this in the strictest sense. And the experiment was a failure, but at the same time, it was a great success.
You've lost me.
I saw it with my own eyes right there in front of me. Mr. Asman was spontaneously disassembled. Until then, everything was going exactly as my calculations had predicted. At that point, he should have been beamed to the Crystal Tower by instantaneous kinesis.
So for a second, he saw something happened. That's probably important for later.
Oh, however...
The machine exploded and Mr. Asman in fact perished?
Yes, I can't deny that part of the experiment was a failure.
So what you're really saying is the large explosion that killed Mr. Asman was an accident, correct?
But the bigwigs had you arrested on suspicion of murder. I was responsible for the man's death. That is an immutable truth here. And for that, I wish to be punished at once.
Bro, stop. Your persecution complex has no place here. Stop that.
But murder? Never in a million years. It was an accident. Simply an accident.
I see.
Hurley and I were talking this morning, you know. He said the situation would change completely depending on whether he was treated as an accident or murder.
How exactly?
Well, if it was really an accident, then the professor's machine would be kept in protective custody.
On what grounds? Oh, I just realized I'm blocking Iris really badly. Let me move over. So I'm not blocking Iris completely, you know? There we go. Okay.
Ah, yes, it's newly established here in Britain.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Hairbrain.
Ah, yes, it's newly established here in Britain. The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
That one passed me by.
But if the case were treated as murder, then they'll say my machine. Oh, then they'll say my machine was the murder weapon, and they'll be able to pour over it as much as they like. If they examine it in detail, they'll find out how it's made, and then they'll be able to copy my idea. My precious hypothesis will be stolen. The machine must be protected from that at all costs. That's why it's imperative this whole incident is shown to have been an accident in tomorrow's trial.
I see, so they're after his research, huh? That's not cool. Ah, I see now. Alright, so instant kinesis, let's talk about that next. So in short, there was a terrible accident at the Great Exhibition Showground yesterday. Okay, I think I can move back over now. I don't want to block Iris from you guys. Whoop, there we go, back over. So in short, there was a terrible accident at the Great Exhibition Showground yesterday.
Yes, or rather no, the devil is in the details. Strictly speaking, there was a terrible explosion.
Sounds the same to me.
Oh, Iris! Iris, you're making this hard on me, come on. You were demonstrating super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, weren't you? How fascinating.
You're killing me, Iris. You're killing me.
Humans, like all matter, are made of particles that are held together by electrical bonds. So it must be possible, using a sufficiently high voltage, to break those bonds and beam these particles through space. That's in a nutshell. That's my idea, you see? That's my amazing hypothesis.
Gosh, that's unimaginably high-level science.
Oh, but dare to imagine it, dare to dream of such incredible technology. Just think, one moment I could be here in the cell, and then the next I could be at the Great Exhibition again.
Well, yes, that would be incredible.
And the next, in the mere blink of an eye, I could be at the Great Partisan Theater, say. The possibilities are endless. The whole of the vast planet would be within reach.
So no more hiding in wardrobes on rocky seas for 50 days. Yes, Ryu, you wouldn't have to do that again.
I don't really see it like that.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, if you could travel anywhere in the world instantly, the planet wouldn't seem vast anymore, would it? I think it would feel like it had shrunk. My word, that's exactly right. What are the implications? What does this mean? Oops, that's got Professor Bunny Brain really worried by the look of it.
Bunny Brain? Clearly, this is yet another case of just because you can doesn't mean you should, I suppose. I'm getting Jurassic Park vibes from that.
The point is, my calculations are flawless. The science works. But without a practical demonstration, it means nothing. And that's always a fly in the ointment. Because practical demonstrations cost a lot of money that young scientists like you don't have. That's exactly it, yes. Hurley's always complaining about it. He says the government should invest more in science. Well, anyway, I bumped into him at the right time. I met the well-known investor, Mr. Asman.
The victim who died in yesterday's terrible accident, you mean? Oh boy, let's talk about the Reaper's varsity years. Yes, give me the tea about the university years. What was he like in college? Was he nicer? I understand Lord Van Zeeks is a friend of yours from your university days.
Yes, that's right. He was studying law whilst I was studying science.
What was he like back then?
A good question. Unassuming, gentlemanly, an all-around nice fellow, really.
Huh. Sorry, I think you misheard me. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor, Barrick Von Zeeks. What was he like when he was at university?
Talk about a leading question, Runo. As I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. After all, he is the little darling of the Van Zeeks family with its great aristocratic origins. I didn't realize he had such a noble blood.
Little darling?
It was a bit of a shock when I came to Britain and learned what he'd become. The Reaper of the Bailey, no less.
Yes, that's right.
I did hear, though, that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation.
I want to know. Give me the tea.
Really? What sort of event? I'm sorry, but I don't know anymore. I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already.
Oh, yes, of course. If he's heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Zeeks will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow. He's gonna find out one way or another. Okay, let's talk about the victim.
Tell me about the victim.
The full name of the man who died in yesterday's accident was Mr. Odie Asman, wasn't it? What exactly was your relationship with the man?
He first visited me in my laboratory in Germany a year ago. He said he wanted to invest in my immaculate hypothesis. I thanked my lucky stars.
I see. So you hadn't really known each other until then.
Money for scientific research. I'm so envious. As far as I was concerned, the man was an angel.
Oh, really?
An archangel, even. He was prepared to fund a practical demonstration of my hypothesis for presentation at the Great Exhibition. And if that went well, I could expect additional financial support from my research from the British government. Mr. Asman provided me with money and an exceptional engineer. He produced a machine to my precise specifications. But then your dreams were blown to dust in one enormous explosion. As you can see, I owed everything to Mr. Asman. I would never, ever have thought of taking the man's life.
That's this, by the way, this Mr. Asman they're talking about is the same guy who caused the attack on Van Zeeks, supposedly. Well, he seems genuine enough. I don't think he's lying. Apparently, he's some kind of like crime boss. Okay, I think I can move back over now. I think. Watch me have to move back again. Whoop, there we go. Okay. So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I've understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday, that was an accident, you're saying? You had no intention to harm the victim who was in fact the sole investor in your work, is that correct?
As correct as 2 squared is 4, I swear it. Oh, yes, it's true that the man perished in a machine of my invention. So I know that I'm far from blameless in all this, but still, I would never use my discoveries, my inventions to take a person's life, not in a centillion years. Oh, I'm a man of science. I know, it's all true. You have to believe me, please. Oh, do you believe me? Do you believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know. I've always believed that all my life.
Or poor Mr. Hairbrain. I'm afraid I don't know much about science or your theories, but I do believe you, and I will fight to prove your innocence with all my might. I'm a man of the law. It's all I know. You have to believe me, please.
When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learned something very important. Nationality, class, lineage, none of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything.
True. True. Thank you for that, Professor.
And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court. You're welcome. All right, Bruno, it's time. Time to visit the great exhibition.
I'm not moving over. You can't make me move anymore. Sorry?
Well, that's where the incident happened, isn't it?
I just realized the screen looks very stretched out. I'm just gonna fiddle with the game real quick. Hold up. That's not the right one. This one. It looks stretched out to me. I'm just gonna fiddle with it. I think it looks... Yeah, it is stretched out a little bit. Hold up. It was stretched out really... Oh, gosh, it was stretched out really bad. Is that better? I think that's better. Hold up. I'm just trying to see here. Yeah, that's better. Not so stretched out now. Okay, we're good. All right. Lock that in place. There we go. Okay. Yes, I suppose that's true. Trying to investigate at last. Iris, put the gun down. You guys can't see it, but she got that gun up. Okay. All right. Was that all the things we needed to talk about? Okay, yes. All right, finally. We can move. Do we need to examine? Oh, we can't examine this cell. Well, it's probably fine. Should we present him with the article just in case? Let's present him with this just in case.
How could this have happened?
You must feel awful, as well as a man losing his life. The Crystal Tower was greatly damaged, too.
I know what happened. It must have been that.
That?
The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings too much in change. But instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now.
You stole.
It's divine retribution for my wrongdoing. That's what this is.
Oh, I doubt it. I really doubt it. For a scientist, he has some very illogical anecdotes. Long and illogical. No. It's not because you took the extra change. Don't be silly. Karma doesn't work like that. Ooh, new location. New location. Experimentation stage. Ooh! New stage. Let's go. You haven't been to this place yet? Don't forget to take me... Oh.
You haven't been to this place yet. Don't forget to take me with you when you go.
Okay, Iris, don't worry. You're coming with. Let's go look at it. Ooh. The Great Exhibition Grounds. Foot of the Crystal Tower. Oh, do we get to climb the tower? Oh my god. Ugh. The showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I've felt myself swooning 3 times.
There are a lot of people, aren't there? I've almost been trodden on 3 times, too.
Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand. Yeah, stay with me, baby girl. It's gonna be okay. Daddy will protect. We finally made it through the throngs, though, by the look of it. Here we are, underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday. Whoa, that's a big tower. Huh? What? What's going on? What's that? I can hear voices from up on the stage. It sounds like an argument. There's an argument going on up there? Get up there! Go! Oh, Giddy! Giddy's back! Giddy! Guys, Giddy's back! Guys! Giddy's back! Maddox, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Right, I've had it with you this time. I'm warning you. I'll arrest you in a minute. Oh yeah, go on then, Spectre. Give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence and you knew it. Wait, I know these voices. You've got a cheeky little mouth on you, young lady, but a night in the cells will teach you some manners. Just try it, I dare ya, if you want a bag of chips rammed down your throat. Just been working on another gunpla kit? Nice.
Yoo-hoo, Grexy, what are you doing up there?
We need to go see them right away. Ah! It's you here. You're here. Here you are. You here. Your ladyship. How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you're well, your ladyship. Does that make her 3 times a lady?
I'm not well at all. I'm far too busy everywhere. It's far too busy everywhere. I wanted to ride in a balloon, but there was a 3-hour queue.
Unbelievable. I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship. I'll be flying high as a kite in the no time once I pull some strings for you. Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard. Until recently, he was suspended from duty, but it would appear he's back in action now. Oh yeah, wasn't he suspended in duty for something that had to do with the last case? I don't remember. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. But there are limits, surely. Or there should be. Watch it, sunshine! Sunshine, sorry. So sorry? What gives, then? Don't tell me you're on this case. He has the never-ending potato chips I want. I want those french fries. Never-ending potato fries. Gimme. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, was our lady back? The lady from the music box case? Oh, yes, Guinea. Yes, Guinea. Yeah, Guinea's back. I was like, wait, Wiki Lady. Oh, yes, Guinea's back, yes. Yes, I'm acting for the defense.
So we're here to investigate.
Dear me, that's the situation, is it? Is it really that troubling? Just a measly 5 bob, is that all you got? Guinea! Guinea's here! You're a lawyer, ain't ya? You could carry a bit of more copper around in your pockets, Mr. Naruto. What? Hey! That's my last bit of spending money, that is! She took it. And you can have it back, but I'll have a charge you for all the bother, 3 bob. Did she change her outfit? It looks better. This is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket or diver, born and bred in the East End of London. I'm happy to see her back. I love her so much. Yes, I also love her so much. I'm so glad they didn't put her away for life or anything. It had to do with Naruto playing the music box with Morse code that had certain names that were supposed to be classified. Oh, so that's why he got suspended. Got it. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago. This is the young girl I was defending in court. What's your problem, eh, Odo? Diver, pickpocket. What's with all the name calling? You want a bag of chips rammed down your throat and all, do ya? I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? I assumed you'd been up to your usual tricks here at the showground. That ain't no way to talk to a lady, Odo. After years gone a long time, people can change. I'm an apprentice now, learning to be a Scotland Yard detective. She's gonna be a cop? That's awesome! Good for her! I mean, since she used to be a criminal, she's gonna know the ins and outs of how they work. That's perfect for her. So you'll have to call me what everyone else does. It's Inspector Lestrade now. Inspector? The badge is homemade, surely. The inspector's part is entirely accurate. No one calls her that. For what it's worth, anyway, investigating is off the cards for all of us.
What's that supposed to mean?
Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, all right? Right, sir.
Look at her, she's all grown up.
This raises a lot of questions. Talk to me. Talk to me. I missed you. How have you been?
Gina! Guinea!
It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina in connection with a case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped all of them survive by pickpocketing, but then she got embroiled in a murder. I wonder how those other orphans are doing now. I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realized I couldn't go on like I was. The diving warrant working out.
Oh, I'm so pleased to hear it, Guinea. Well done.
So, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective? Right, you got it. Good. In it. Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh? Talk about a sea change. And then there's Iris's old man to think about. Iris's father, you mean? Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'd get to the police forces around the world to pull out all the stops looking for him. Just a small promise, then. Nothing serious. Yeah, that's a big promise. What the heck?
Oh, Guinea, you're so sweet.
So anyway, that's how come I had to go at the test for Scotland Yard. The only trouble is I don't read so well, do I? Just a small problem. Nothing serious. Yeah, you need to learn to read. Let's teach her to read.
And that's when Hurley approached Grexy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Guinea and made her a sort of apprentice.
Wait, so Gregson did this? Gregson made her an apprentice? Oh, that's so sweet. He's such a good guy. Gregson's a good boy. That was a very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson, and brave.
Well, you know Hurley. He enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants.
So you mean that Sholmes suggested it and Gregson's like, sure, I guess. The great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words. Oh, he had some dirt on him, huh? Indeed. So the long and short of it is, if you've got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade. Right then, Inspector. Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there?
Ooh, what, Runa, what?
Well, 6 months ago, Gina was the defendant in the trial prosecuted by the Reaper. A trial in which she was found not guilty, and yet here she is still. Come on, you're not still on about that, are ya? The Legend of the Reaper and whatever it's called. Yeah, don't worry, Otto. Wait, I'm sorry, I can only do so much of the accent without trying to figure out what she's trying to say. Don't have to worry, Otto. I think she's just saying you don't have to worry. If I didn't have to worry, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot you could have left. It's like I told you before, isn't it? The Reaper is kind of like I'm upstairs, so he knows what I'm like on the inside. That I ain't really done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Might be stretching a point.
What about Mr. Natsume in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he?
Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper is more discerning than I thought. Exactly, so I ain't worried. I'm totally fine. There's a lot of oh, whoa, 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 whoa in that accent. There's a lot of O's and ah. Like, I think I've almost mastered that accent at this point. Cool, it was out of this world, it was. The briny bloke pulled a bunch of levers on his machine and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Then it just went pulp. I ain't seen no better experiment here yet. Sorry?
You mean you saw it, Guinea? With your own eyes?
Yeah, of course. The boss is in charge here, ain't he? Of keeping everything running smooth, I mean. The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's going to take some getting used to. So all I have to say is I'm on duty and I can do whatever I want to. Get this, I was up in one of them flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above.
No, you're so lucky, Kitty. Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too.
Yeah, do it. You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? You would have no trouble at all.
Then it's settled. When do I start?
No. You can't join Scotland Yard, Iris. You're too young. You're too young. Wait a couple years, okay?
Well, see, anyway, what I don't understand is this. If the machine exploded so spectacularly, how come Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success?
Oh, right. Well, it was a success, in a way. It was? How could it have been? Let me guess. The body is not where it was originally. Let me guess. He's like a few thousand feet away. Like he got blown somewhere else. Is that the case? Are we gonna find him like meters away from the actual teleportation spot? Oh boy, I can't wait! Surely after the whole machine blew up, no one could have called the experiment a success. It's like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a load of smoke and all the whopping big great bang. Well, where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In the crystal tower over there. What? In the tower? Yep. You can see for yourself, can't ya? Up there in the scaffold. Oh, where the glass is broken, you mean? Oh, yep. Dang. Dang, so he did get teleported, but he died. Oh, he did get teleported, but he died. Yeah, the cage Walt, the victim, gave in to start with really did get beamed through the air or whatever and landed all the way over there. Are you sure it didn't just, like, explode and, like, launch him into the crystal tower? Like, let's be real here. Let's be real. I'm pretty sure he just got launched. So you see, it did kind of work, didn't it? Her smile. It did kind of work, didn't it? What? I don't believe it. I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. Oh, I'll tell you what. You can have this. It's a plan of the experiment they drew up at the yard. Are you sure? Yeah, go on. I had 3 balls off you before, so fair is fair. Wait, so you stole my money and now you give me evidence? Okay, we can work with this. How much for more evidence? I would like to buy 5 more evidence, please. Yes, I didn't actually give that to you, did I? Ooh, we got the sketch. Nice. Wait, does this just kind of look like a rocket launch to you guys? Nezumi, hi, welcome to stream. Yes, hi. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. We're playing some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Nezumi, if you were here last time, you probably remember that Van Zeeks got attacked and then this guy exploded at the Crystal Tower. So the guy who allegedly killed the guy in the explosion was a classmate of Van Zeeks, and the guy he exploded was apparently the guy who was like a criminal mastermind who led the attack against Van Zeeks. So first the attack on Van Zeeks happened, and that same guy who led the attack got blown up, supposedly. Oh, but he did get teleported, but he died. But his body was up here on the demonstration area, and then it got blown up and sent over here. So I don't know if he got launched or teleported. We're figuring it out. A sketch of the experiment has been entered. Yay! A diagram showing the relative positions of the Crystal Tower and the Professor Hairbrain's machine that exploded. Okay. Also, Gina's back, and she's a detective now! Isn't that amazing? About the investigation. Gina's back. I'm so happy. I love Gina. Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange. For what it's worth anyway. Investigating is off the cards for all of us.
Iris, naughty old Gregsy ran off after that without explaining himself.
Oh, right, that. The boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday.
Well, that's not fair. We're representing the defendant.
In that case, could you at least tell us what you've learned from your investigations? Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither. Why? What did the boss call them again? The forensic investigation team, I think? Anyway, apart from them lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene, but funny innit? So even Scotland Yard's own detectives can't investigate. Yes, I've never heard of something like that before. I thought I could have a gander on the quiet, though, but the boss caught me in it, at it. You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before from down here, didn't ya? It's not bleeding fair. I think you were giving him as much as an earful back as I remember it. Go, Detective Gina. Yes! I know, I'm so happy for her. Out of the gutters and into the crime. Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all them ships what make him so stubborn. Too many carbs. You say something to him, Odo. Go on, see if you can get through to him. He's up on the platform above us, is he? Where the machine that exploded is.
We can try, can't we, Runo? Rexy will listen to us.
Okay, we talked about everything with you. Let me examine this area first, though. Let's see here. So that's the exhibition up there. This platform must be set up for the experiment, I suppose. It's very high up.
About 30 feet above the ground, apparently. That's what a policeman I just spoke to said.
Offer him more chippies? Yeah, I think that might be the way to his heart, is the chippies. You could say all those potatoes make him a bit starchy. Ah, Tasu. Good one. Ooh, beer battered haddock? I don't know what beer battered is haddock a type of fish? Is haddock a type of fish? Yeah, probably some fish would be good for him too. It is fish. Okay, cool. I don't really understand feet very well. We don't use them in Japan.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's about 9 meters.
Wait, what? Did they still use meters in England at this time? I'm so confused. Did they just adapt that weird for the American audience? No, they used feet back then? Wait, did they use feet back then? I'm so confused. I thought British people used meters. I think they did? Oh my goodness. Wait, was it the case where they used to use feet and then they switched to meters and then we were the only ones using feet still? Are we just like the weird ones still? I am so confused.
Oh, sorry. It's about 9 meters. But soon you'll have to have been in London a year, Runo. It's time you get used to our measurements.
Yes, well, the thing is so tall, the spectators at the front would just have seen a wall and nothing else. The UK did use the metric system until the 1960s? Really? Okay, so then we're not the weird ones because we just kept using the same system and they changed their system. Wait, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
They probably thought they'd secured the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed.
There's a saying in Japan, the darkest spot is right under the lighthouse. 20 years after, yeah, that is a long time. 20 years after World War I? Yeah, because 1940s was World War I, right? Right. Here's a joke. What did the piece of cheddar say to the ghost? Don't scare me, I'm lack ghost intolerant. Silly. Wait, yeah, World War II. Yeah, no, sorry. World War II was 1940s, right. Right. World War II was 1940s. Sorry, guys. I'm still waking up, okay? I'm still waking up, don't mind me. Yeah, because World War I was in the 1920s or 30s, right? And then the 1940s was World War II. I think. Yeah, my history. Yeah, good job, me. I feel like it probably applies here. Let's see here. Let's keep exploring this area. World War I was the late 10s? Was it? I thought for sure it was like... Wait, hold on. When was it? Give me a sec. I mean, you're probably right, but I just like... I don't know. I'm still waking up and I'm not drinking any caffeine today because I have to go to bed early. So I'm like, ugh. Let's see. When did World War I happen? Ah, okay. 1914 to 1918. Oh, that was short, huh? 4 years? Yeah, okay. So then yeah. The 1940s is when World War II happened. Right. Okay. I couldn't remember. Yeah, it was short, yeah. Okay, anywho. The Crystal Tower is certainly an apt name. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and it definitely is, being so tall and with all that grass. I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan.
There are lots of exhibits inside the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck, but there's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum. But I heard you have to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors.
Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may well be the biggest draw.
And thanks to the accident, the whole tower is shut.
Suddenly, it's not the Crystal Tower anymore, but the Crystal Glass Shower. Ah ha 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 ha.
Apparently, everyone's talking to the skies now. Oh, taking to the skies, not talking to the skies. Everyone's taking to the skies now to look down at the disaster from above instead. But there's a 3-hour queue to go up to the balloon now.
Londoners must be very patient people. I think people are willing to wait on a line as long as they think that they're going to get to see something cool at the end of it. Ooh, what's this? Wait, is that a crossbow? Hold on, you can't look. You guys can't see it. Hold on, I'm in front of it. Look at, there's a crossbow over there. What the heck? Why is there just a crossbow sitting out in the middle of nowhere? Wrong, it's actually a crystal palance? What's a crystal palance? I don't know what that is. Explain to me.
Ah, it looks as though somebody dropped something behind the tree just here.
Dropped or hid? Ooh, that's a wind-up one. What is this? Some part of the machinery that exploded?
Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast, perhaps.
What's going on here? Nothing! Nothing, officer! Nothing! I can't type today. Oh, Palace! Crystal Palace. Ah. It's a football club in the UK. Oh, I did not know that. I think I'll hang on to this just in case. The mysterious contraption has been entered in the court record. Okay. A very curious device found behind a tree under the experimentation stage at the exhibition grounds, almost as if it had been hidden there deliberately. That's the murder weapon now! I call it the murder weapon. That's the murder weapon. I call it now. That's the murder weapon. They shot him with that crossbow. Looks like a normal crossbow too, and not one of those weird French ones where you have to like put it down, put your foot on it, and then wind it up. Like, it looks like a normal one. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Can we go all the way up the tower? Can we look all the way up the tower? That's where the Colv ended up after his instant kinesis and whatever they call it, dead of course. And yet they're calling the experiment a success?
What's the wooden scaffold there for?
The coppers, our lads, set that up after the incident happened. To get the body down, I think. Don't know, really. I see. Didn't you help to erect the scaffold then? Nah, lookout duty's more my thing. Wander around this exhibition and keeping a lookout for the fun stuff. Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that or he'll give you the boot. Yeah, she's just like, I just like looking around. It's incredible though, isn't it? I mean, could the victim really have bridged the gap by some sort of invisible kinesis? Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. I don't see that as actually a likely thing in this game. Usually there's probably going to be another explanation for how his body got over there, like some kind of trap door or something. Final joke. Why did the shredded cheddar get mad when the teacher gave him an F on the test? He felt he had been unfairly graded. Ah. Silly. Wait, what's that? Wait, no, hold up. What's this thing on the ground? What's this? What this?
Oh, look, what's this? A piece of ripped cloth?
It's not like any fabric I've seen before. It's very thick and stiff. It looks extremely durable.
It's canvas, I think, with some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit charred as well.
Maybe that means it had something to do with the explosion.
Let's make a note of it while Guinea's mid-yawn.
The piece of green cloth has been entered. Okay. Torn piece of canvas-like material backed with rubber that has been found on the experimentation stage at the exhibition grounds. There are scorch marks at the edges. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now let's see if we can move up there. Did we talk to you about everything? Yes, we did. Okay. Just checking. Can we go up there? Okay, I don't think we can go up there. Maybe we should present you with something. Let's see if she knows what this is. Hey, you know what this is? Gina, would you take a look at... Oh, where did it go? Looking for this, Odo? When did she do that? I wonder if I got anything else to show me, eh? What you reckon? Give that back first, please. She doesn't look very happy. Okay, so that means she knows nothing about it. What? Maybe she knows anything about this? Okay, nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, she knows nothing about that. I'm just double checking that we don't have anything missing here. Gina, please. Yeah, Gina, please don't take it. Gina, stop trying to steal my stuff. You're an officer now. You're supposed to be lawful. Stop this nonsense, Gina. That's more evidence now, yoink. She just yoinks it from you. Okay. All right. So we can't move up to the stage, huh? May we not move up to the stage? Well, now what do I do? Do I explore? I examined everything, I thought, but let me make sure I didn't miss anything for exploration here. Oh wait. Oh, the stairs. These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. I didn't look at the stairs, duh. Detective tax, Gina, probably. This is the detective tax. You won't go up the stairs, you gotta pay the tax. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. Ooh. Big laser rifle. Ooh. What to do? I'll press the buttons. Let me press buttons. You cowards, let me press buttons. So that's it, is it? The machine that blew up.
Ooh, it must have been a magnificent explosion. I've never seen my fair and I've seen my fair share.
You've seen things like this before, you mean?
Oh, of course. Hurley's always doing experiments that ended with a bang.
And yet he's allowed to have a child in his home. And yet he's allowed to care for a child.
In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry.
Ah, that might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs.
One time he made something that exploded with such force it took the roof off the building.
Oh, Iris, maybe you should just stay with me upstairs.
I wish you'd been there to see it, Runo. I love explosions and fire.
It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof.
Well, anyway, that's enough about that. It's time to investigate.
I worry about you. I worry about you a lot, Iris. Ah, look, Inspector Gregson's over there. He seems to be deep in thought about something, whilst eyeing up the machine carefully.
Really? He just looks confused to me.
Okay, let's examine before he catches us. Let's examine before he catches us. It's ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it?
Magnificently and mercilessly.
So someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air?
Yes, beamed. Not blasted. That's the point.
Yes, that part's crucial, really. Is something like that even possible though, Iris?
No, Bruno. I'm just a child. How should I know?
A child when it suits you, you mean?
From what I can tell, I think if you were to pull this level here...
Stop! Don't touch that!
That was a practically instantaneous kinesis the way you flew over here just now, Gregacy.
He's like, no, don't touch it, child, no!
Please, your ladyship, I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
So sorry, you can have some of my latest special blend to make up for it.
Glug, 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 glug. Wonderful. This stuff really is wonderful.
It's just like old times, this is. Just like old times. You mean like 6 months ago? Just like old times, 6 months ago. It's not that long ago, Rio. Don't be nostalgic about that. Oh, I just realized the Ferris wheel in the background's turning. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad that they added that animation. That's nice. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Zaruk. Welcome to everybody. Hi, my name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Oh, there's the sound for the raid. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army, and welcome in, everybody. Hello. My alerts were like, I don't know which to play, the raid or the follow first. Hi, everybody. Hello, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for the raid, Zaruk. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the follow, Lich King. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. I can't talk. Blah, blah, blah. Imp Raid. Imp Raid. Let me give you a follow too, Zaruk. Let me, if I'm not already. Hold on. Shout out. Zaruk, Wind Caller. Sorry, one of my mods is eating dinner right now, so there we go. Okay. It was good. We played Pummel Party. Ooh, I've heard of that. Was it fun? I'm glad you had fun. Yay. That's good. If any of you guys need to like lie down, relax, or you know, eat food or anything, feel free to go ahead and do that. But welcome in, everybody. As I said before, my name is Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Right now we're playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and we're investigating this explosion that happened at the World Fair here in Britain. And as it's a plot is afoot. A plot is afoot. And I like to do all the little voices for all the different characters, so yeah, hope you enjoy. We're representing Professor Hairbrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. So we should be allowed to examine the scene.
Ha! Listen, Sunshine, even I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. It's that blasted Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame. It's driving me potty.
The question is, whose foot? Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, the special dispensation. The professor mentioned that too.
More red tape's all we need. I don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes.
But we're all allowed to look.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read.
But we're allowed to just look, aren't we? Surely that's all right, isn't it, Grexy?
Of course, your ladyship. Anything you say, your ladyship. But please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you?
Don't worry. We wouldn't dream of touching anything, would we, Bruno?
She really knows how to get what she wants. She's good at manipulation. Okay, let's examine the area. Let me look at everything. I won't touch it. I'm just looking. Just looking's not a crime, right? Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Hairbrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I say. We should have a good look around the machine while we can, I think.
Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, you hear?
I wouldn't touch a thing, I promise, so please, spare a thought for your digestion. Anyway, do you really think this machine could actually disassemble people like the professor claims?
He asked, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, sunshine. If were allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we?
Aw, because of this annoying rules, you mean?
Exactly, the annoying, obstructive flamin' rules.
Oh, look at the base of the machine there.
Oh, yes, there's a tool of some kind poking through the wire mesh.
It's a screwdriver, I think? That does kind of look like a screwdriver, but it's got like an A on it? Huh, weird.
Oh, isn't it a lovely one? The handle is in the shape of a capital letter A.
It is? Oh, yes, you're right. I wonder if that stands for Asman.
What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything, I said.
I wasn't touching it. I was just putting my hand near it. Very, very, very closely to it. Yeah. That wasn't touching. It's not touching. It's not touching if I put my hand next to it. Is it?
Touching anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, I said.
Yes, I understand. Sorry, I only touched it a teeny weeny bit. No. I didn't touch it. Remember, I just put my hand next to it.
Grexy, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really, very, very curious.
Of course, your ladyship, you're so clever. Your ladyship's fancy spotting something like this.
He would let her get away with murder, wouldn't he? I bet she could get away with murder, too. Iris would know how. Iris would know how to get away with it.
But I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
But Bruno found it first.
I assure you, I'll investigate it thoroughly.
Okay, fine. He's gone off with it.
That was very mean, I'm afraid. Inspector Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in the next month's installment now. I'm going to make his character look stupid.
Poor Gregsy. Oh, no. Okay, so we can't look at any of this. What about the box? What about the box? Can we take a look at the box? Oh, we can look at the Ferris wheel. Well, what is that gigantic thing over there? It looks like an enormous water wheel.
Oh, that's a Ferris wheel. There will be people riding inside those little cabins you can see.
Huh, why?
Well, they rotate nice and slowly, so it's a wonderful way to see the surrounding scenery.
We should go up in one. Wait, it's turning? But it looks completely still.
Yes, that's because it's turning so slowly. One complete revolution takes about half an hour.
If you were mad enough to go on one, that would be way more fun to whiz around fast, don't you think?
I feel as though you might have just invented a new sort of ride there, Runo.
Yeah, that's a completely different kind of ride, and I don't like those kind of rides. There are all sorts of strange buildings here in the great exhibition grounds, aren't there? This looks like a Russian building over here. I seem to remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time.
Oh, in your country, Runo? I do wish I could go and see it. I presented particularly Steely Samurai with a present of one of Hurley's stories I'd written especially. And see if I couldn't get Hurley into a jam against some Baritsu Master Ninjas.
Oh no. You might not find as many of these sorts of people around as you think.
Oh, well, that's dull.
Oh, but I do know about a prosecutor with a Chonmage top knot I could introduce you to. What, the nerdy guy? No.
A Chonmage, really? Do you think I could have my picture taken with him, do you?
I don't think you want your picture taken with him, Iris. He's a weirdo. Assuming he's recovered from the trim Kazuma gave him a year ago, yes. Oh, he recovered. He got that little nub, and he said it's the promise of hope.
Whoa, big wiser waifu. Big Wazo rifle.
That amazing horn-shaped device is pointing towards the crystal tower. I suppose once people are disassembled by the machine, they're shot out of that thing to wherever they're going.
I don't think it was supposed to shoot anything, Runo. It was set up to beam people to the crystal tower where they reconstructed it in their original form.
Well, I don't like the look of it. If it was as amazing as it looks, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course.
I suppose that's true, yes.
But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it? Nope, that's true, nothing does. Nothing ever goes according to plan. That's just how life be. That's just how life be. It's crazy and weird and funky and all kinds of weird things happen. And then that hope was shattered. Well, cut off, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So what if he was getting beamed through the air and then they got shot with the crossbow? Like, what if that's what happened? I always wanted to ride a hot air balloon. I have a fear of heights, so I don't know if I'd ever want to try it, but maybe someday I'll try it. Maybe. I'm not good with heights, and I'm not good with, like, roller coasters and stuff like that. Like, I get really bad. I last time I went on a roller coaster, I literally had a panic attack. It was terrible. But if I ever get the chance to go in a hot air balloon, I'll do it just for the experience, I guess. Okay, let's move. Let's see here. Do we want to go back down to the bottom? Or no, should we talk to Gregson? We should probably talk to Gregson and present some stuff to him.
Thank you for the biddy, Soul. Thank you, I appreciate that biddy, thank you.
Let's see here. Did we talk to you? Oh, we haven't talked to you yet. There, that would be a good thing to do. Using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across the crystal tower. It's an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public.
True, it was by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind.
To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean.
The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than a hotspot of public safety infringements. If they can be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see.
Yes, I suppose that's true in a way.
So the powers that are placing a heavy emphasis on the scientists' rights at the moment.
What sort of rights?
They're making it so that any theories that brains have remain their legal property, as it were.
Oh, copyright. Okay, so they're doing patents and copyright. Nice.
Right through developing it in a practical idea and even going into production. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene.
Oh, are they worried you'll steal the, like, blueprints or whatever for the machine?
Because the new Highfalutin Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act forbids it.
Ah, I see now.
The only people with permission to investigate here are some brand new department at the yard. The Forensic Investigation Team, it's called. We've been relegated to keeping guard.
Forensic Investigation Team, huh?
Any old fool could see what this heap of scrap metal was a sham to begin with.
Gregson, just because you don't understand it doesn't mean you can act that way.
But just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing with it.
Poor Grexy, but he's very heat up, isn't he?
Head up? Head up? I don't know what, maybe that was a typo. I do wonder how a crossbow would be able to hit a beam of pure energy. Science. Science, yeah. Science, yeah. Special dispensation. Remind me again, what's this new legal act that means we're not allowed to touch the scene here?
Are you having me at it, Sunshine? It's the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
Yes, I think Hurley mentioned that recently, with a real twinkle in his eye, as I remember.
I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did. Passed especially for this great exhibition it was. All the science have to do is present their ideas or inventions with some suits in the civil service. And if it gets rubber stamped, that's a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality.
Every time he does like the little, dance around, I imagine he's doing like a sing-songy voice. What does that really mean?
Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me, put forward by shammers like yourself.
Thanks for that. Apparently, head up is a actual English term that means worried of angry and not calm. Yeah, it sounds like he's getting heated up. Is what it sounded like to me. Yeah. Worried or angry and not calm. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun.
It might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine, Hang science, that's what I say.
But if it weren't for science, you wouldn't be living in the world you're living in.
Oh, I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job.
You'd soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shammers, bogus contraptions.
But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point.
Yeah, well, there is a point, sadly.
Sorry?
Thanks to another one of our government's bright ideas. If any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant.
Ooh, nice. The scientists get funding?
Exactly. And that's what they're all after. All these shammers coming from far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. And who's to keep them all safe, Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who. So you can see why I say it now, can't you? Hang science, hang it!
Oh, maybe I could see your point.
Well, then they just need to get more people on the force then. If that's the problem. Apparently, Professor Hairbrain lives and works in Germany now conducting his research.
That's right, came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants, humph.
Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today. About his time in further education, it turns out he was at university with someone we both know. Lord Van Zeeks. What does he think about that?
What's that? That's news to me. But if Van Zeeks demands the persecution, then as the accused, the professor's fate is
sealed, because the Reaper will get him one way or another.
Blimey, that man's beyond me. I don't know what goes on in the head of his.
I'm trying to hold back a sneeze right now. Okay, we're good.
Talking of Van Zeeks, the morning's paper ran the story of him being attacked. Read that?
Oh, yes, but Mr. Reaper is completely fine. Nothing to worry about.
Yes, right. Glad to hear it. Still, the Reaper, huh? How long that business gonna keep up, I wonder?
The mystery of the Reaper. Hold on, let me just blow my nose real quick. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Let me just take a sip of water too, just to be safe. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that, guys. Allergies and all that. Okay, anywho.
The mystery of the Reaper.
The victim of this case, the inventor, Mr. Asman. He was another of the Reaper's victims, or so I heard.
Lord Barrick von Zeeks is a top-class prosecutor.
Yes, he is. Yes, I agree.
But even he can't always push the right verdict, though. Sometimes justice can't win.
Yes, I've heard about jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it?
Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Zeeks initially. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands, and if he failed to seal the deal in court.
Although the man himself denies that charge.
Well, we've done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we reached is that Lord Van Zeeks is in no way related to the deaths of these people outside of the courtroom. There's no question in my mind. I'd stake my reputation on it, I would.
But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't just have coincidentally died if nobody killed them.
I know that, but I can't explain it. It's
Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to burp. Excuse me, I drank my water too fast.
it's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of the Reaper.
Ha. Professor Hairbrain mentioned something else. He said that at a university, Lord Van Zeeks was a totally different person, easygoing and kind.
You what?
You what? What did he say? What? He's surprised by that too, huh? He said that it was after they both graduated that something happened to change the man. Do you have any idea what it was? Oops, I didn't mean to click that.
No clue.
Really?
Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, eh?
Rude.
That's not very nice, Greg C.
Right. Are you done here, Mr. Naruto?
Sorry?
Isn't it about time you were leaving, or rather, is it about time you were leaving? Oh, it is about time you were leaving. That lot are here now.
Oh, the forensic people? I want to meet them.
That lot?
He seems to know something. I think he does, yeah.
The forensic investigation team. They'll be giving the heave-ho in a minute, too.
Oh, they'll be giving him an... Oh.
Oh dear, poor Greg C. Here, have another cup of my special blend to cheer you up.
I love Iris's theme. It's so cute.
Glug, 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 glug. Ah, that hit the spot. Yep, hits it every time.
Isn't that nice?
Well, at least I've seen the scene with my own eyes. It looks like this is as far as we're going to get with our investigations here, at least.
I've been thinking. Hurley might know something, mightn't he?
About what?
About Mr. Reaper.
That's right, he did know something about his past, but he didn't want to talk to us about it. Now he's gotta have to spill. Spill the tea! About what happened to Lord Van Zeeks, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe, but I have no idea where to find Mr. Sholmes at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he?
Oh, here, this is what you need.
Madame Tuspells? What's this, some kind of entrance ticket? Madame Tuspells? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You don't know it?
I bet she's a fortune teller.
It's the most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street, actually. We can go now if you like.
No. We don't have time for visiting attractions today, Iris. We have a big trial tomorrow.
But that's where Hurley is.
Oh, well then we should go, yes. What? At this popular London attraction?
Yes.
How is that you know where he is?
Hurley told me, but he told me to keep it a secret from you, Rono.
Well, I guess he would have to tell his daughter where he is at all times. She's practically his daughter. Okay, she's practically his daughter. He's her guardian. He should tell her where he is at all times, in case she needs him. Madame Tuspells. I don't see how it could be related to the case we're investigating here, but stranger things have happened, and when they happen, Mr. Sholmes is usually at the heart of them. True. That boy is always finding himself at the right place at the right time. Okay, I guess we'll move. Real quick. Hold on, let me blow my nose real quick. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's move. New location has been added. Madame Tuspells.
This is where Hurley is. I'd love to know what he's up to, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. I would like to know. Is this back during the time where seances were really popular? Do you guys know? Like there was a time in the US and like in the world where like seances were like a really big fad. I think this might be too early for that time. Oh! What the heck? Are these a bunch of crime scenes? What is this place? Also, who's this hot goth mommy and why does she have to be the killer? Look at all these terrifying scenes. But why are all the people so still? Guillotines, ruthless murderers. I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight. Yay, welcome to my nightmares. Woo! Oh, you know, the bathtub makes me think it's Elizabeth Bathory, actually. That makes me think of Elizabeth Bathory, actually. She's killing a young girl and there's a bathtub. I wonder if that is.
They're all wax models. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they?
I've never been to a wax museum. I bet I'd be freaked out by it. I don't like mannequins, so I don't think I'd like a wax museum. I think it would freak me out. Please do not touch the statues. Don't worry, I won't.
What do you think, Bruno? Shocked?
Wax models? I read about dead bodies on wax once in a magazine about strange phenomena. Depending on how corpses are kept after death, parts of them can be turned to wax, apparently. It's called adipoculture. Adipoculture?
Stop talking about creepy things like that, Bruno. You're scaring me. Anyway, adipoculture doesn't form readily, you know. What now?
I've just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena. There was an old lady, maybe a witch, who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display.
None of the exhibits in here are real. They're all entirely man-made replicas.
They can't be. Do you really expect me to believe that? Just look at them.
Ooh! There's no way anybody can make models of people that are this realistic.
Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper. Ah! There's Sholmes! Guys! Sholmes spotted! Sholmes spotted! There's no way anybody could make models of people that are this realistic. And they're all such gruesome scenes. Wait a second. It's the actual Sholmes too, probably.
What is it?
Oh, no. I must be seeing things. It's definitely him. It's definitely him. I'm going straight to examining. Sholmes, what are you doing up in here? Get out of there, boy! It's it's the great detective, Mr. Howlark Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue in here? Really? Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it.
Well, he is world famous after all.
No, it has to be the real him. It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? It makes my skin crawl to look at it.
I know. Well, look, Bruno, you can kick this Hurley and he doesn't move a muscle.
Oh, wait, it really is a wax? Oh. You can't, wait, oh no! Never mind, he's real. Oh no, he's in pain. You can't go around kicking the exhibits, Iris. Wait. It just moved, I'm sure. I'm not, and not just a little bit either. Yeah, he changed his pose. He changed his pose.
Really? Did it?
And look closely. There are beads of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. He's like looking away, like he's like, I'm a wax model. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm kick him again. Kick him again. Bro, this is messing with people on the highest level. Sholmes, please. Shams. Oh, 3 raccoons. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Cousin? Yes, it's me, your long lost cousin, Pixie. Welcome to chat. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? My name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. Kick him again. Kick him again.
Kick him again.
We've missed you. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. It's always nice to meet fellow raccoons in the on the internet. Shall we move on, Iris? Over there, look, there's a great murder scene to enjoy, much more appealing. Oh, now you want to talk to me. Well, let me get my Sholmes voice ready. Hold on. My dear fellow, I take exception to your recoiling in such a manner as if you'd seen something truly abhorrent. Oh no. Did my headphones turn off? No, my headphones died. Crap. Hold up. Hold up. My headphones died. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. I'll plug them in. No, my wireless headphones died. Let me just plug them in real quick here. There we go. Okay, we're good. I had to plug them in. We're good. Okay. My dear fellow, I take exception to your recoiling in such a manner as if you'd seen something truly abhorrent. Mr. Sholmes! I knew it! I mean, he moved and everything. Of course it was him. Iris, what possessed you? I strictly forbade you from divulging my temporary waxwork secret to Mr. Naruto. Temporary waxwork? What do you mean? And that kick, could you not have exercised a little more restraint? You winded me!
But Runo has something he needs to ask you.
Question?
And I thought you'd probably be getting bored, too. So here we are!
Wait, so is he working as a wax figure today? Has he been hired to act like a wax figure? Well, I can't deny that your timing was impeccable. A mere 2 minutes more of being stationary like that, and my great brain, upon which all my success has been built, would have been turned to wax. Thank goodness we arrived in time. Yes, we saved his brain, guys. Indeed, in many ways, the pair of you just saved the world from an unimaginable loss.
Oh, Hurley, you do like to talk nonsense, don't you?
He could know something, it's true. About Lord Van Zeeks and what happened in the past to change him. Now that you're here, let's take our time. How could I be of assistance? For you're in luck, I suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing. Oh, well, actually I'm in quite a hurry. And if my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong voice. Wrong voice. I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. A most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken. Really? Moreover, I have a strong suspicion that it is related to the matter at which you have come to me now. But how could it be? We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow, but for now I must return to my work. What? Back to being a temporary waxwork exhibit? Alright, let's examine everything and then talk to him. This is definitely Jack the Ripper, though. Is this an example of Western Tsuchigiri? What's Tsuchigiri? Hold on, let's Google this.
I don't know what that is.
You know, when an unscrupulous samurai randomly attacks a passerby to test his sword? Oh, that's what, yeah, okay, yes, Tsuchigiri, yes, I remember now, okay.
I still don't know, no. But actually, a waxwork samurai would probably be hugely popular. Did you model it, do you think, Runo? Doing that Tsuchigiri thing you mentioned?
Well, I do have a sword, but I have no intention on testing how sharp it is on a human subject for now, at least. Yeah, Tsuchigiri is kind of messed up, so like when they would finish forging a sword, a lot of the nobles would be like, hey, I need to test my sword. Hey, you peasant over there, come here, come die. And they would kill them with the sword. Be like, yep, this sword is very sharp. And that's, yeah. That's how they would test the swords. The nobility would test the swords that way back in the olden days of Japan. Kind of messed up. Kind of messed up, but I don't think that's what this is. This is definitely Jack the Ripper. What's this?
Oh, that's a funny place for a little ladder.
It is a plenty place for a ladder.
What is it? Is something wrong?
No, it's just that in Japanese we have a totally different word for a ladder that folds in half like that.
We do in English too, you know? It's a step ladder, just steps. Be careful of making assumptions about other cultures, Runo. That's how wars are started.
Ooh. Why not test it on a chicken or something? You know, I don't know. I guess they wanted to make sure that it was good enough to kill a person. I think it was just cruelty, honestly, though. Also, welcome in, furry named Not Telling. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. The ladder debate. Is it a ladder or a step ladder? Well, see, okay, the actual difference between a ladder and a step ladder is a step ladder is shorter than an actual ladder. That's the only actual difference. Like, a ladder doesn't have a step at the top either. And the step ladder is shorter. So, yeah, that's the difference. I didn't realize step ladders were an international point of contention, but the writer makes an astute point. Step ladder. It's like that whole shovel, what was the other thing that they were debating on the other day in the game? Shovel versus, what was it? I forgot. It's the coat versus jacket reasoning. I feel like jackets are lighter than coats. I'm pretty big into fashion. In my opinion, jackets are lighter than coats. Like, a jacket is more for, like, if it's raining, and then a coat is for more if it's snowing. That's the difference for that for me. Spade, thank you! Shovel or spade, thank you, Tatsu. I couldn't remember. Yeah, they were having a debate in this game about a shovel versus a spade. Look at that scene. What's this scene? What is this scene? These models are so well made, I can't tell what's a waxwork and what's a real human.
Yeah, that's how Hurley gets away with making himself a temporary exhibit for the day.
Wait, is that a hand? Is that a hand over there? Is there a dead body? Maybe there are other people posing as exhibits in here then.
Or maybe all the exhibits are real people. And when it's closing time and all the visitors have gone home, they suddenly start moving about.
Just thinking about it makes me wish it was closing time already and I was on my way home. Is that a dead body? Is that a dead body? I'll come back to that in a second. I'll come back to that one in a second. This is definitely Elizabeth Bathory, though. Is this some infamous murder?
Yes, called Jane the Ripper. All her victims were young women.
I knew it. You could tell by the way she's holding that knife. Sure sign of murderer.
Well, yes.
Ah!
What's the matter, Runo?
I've worked it out. I know what she's doing. She's trying to fill that bathtub with blood so she can have a soak in her victim's gore.
Not according to the information about the exhibit on the little board there. It doesn't mention anything about the bathtub.
Really? Then why is the bathtub there?
Sorry, I don't think it's significant.
I still think it has to be there for a reason. I think they got their signs mixed up. Was there anything else to explore over here? Let's see here. I'll come back to the curtain in a second. Can I read the sign? I bet they have the signs mixed up. I bet this is supposed to be Jack the Ripper and then that's supposed to be, I don't know. Anywho, what's this body doing here? Night in the museum, but reversed? Yeah, I think so. Is that an arm?
It looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of the Waxworks model has fallen over.
Yeah. You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you?
Runo, stop scaring me.
It is a wax arm. Is it a wax arm or a real one? Touch it and find out.
Come on, you're always pointing that finger of yours in court. Poke that arm now and see how it feels.
Yeah, poke it, see if it's a dead body. Poke it with a stick. The body. Objection! No, I want to find out if it's a dead body or not. Come on. That big heavy curtain is a very prominent position, isn't it? I have a nasty feeling there's going to be something truly terrifying behind it.
Oh, yes. That's the famous To Spell special exhibit. It depicts one of England's most notorious killers. Do you want to pay the extra fee and have a look?
Pay more money to be even more terrified? Ooh, let me think about that for a moment.
It was only a suggestion, jeez.
He's like, no, I don't want to. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm guessing once we talk to Sholmes about stuff, we'll get to see what's behind the curtain. I want to see what's behind the curtain. Come on. Okay, let's talk about Madame Tuspells. What is this place? Madame Tuspells came to London from France 3 years ago, I understand. Since she opened up her little waxwork museum in last year, it's enjoyed great popularity in Britain. Oh, London, sorry. There are museums like this in Japan too, but these displays are something else. I mean, they aren't made for actual people, are they? Are they? Right? They're not made for people, right? The extreme realism of these waxwork models is a particular secret of the Tuspells family, they say. They earned renown during the French Revolution for waxworks of victims of the guillotine. That sounds grim. The gruesome scenes were portrayed with such realism in the expressions of the faces of the condemned.
Apparently, the sculptures would make the models directly from the corpses. Oh my goodness, Raid Small! Hello, Raiders! Hello, welcome to stream! Oh my goodness, Mimikyu, Chewies, Ayo, Oba, Ekcop, hello! One Freak Plays Games, hi guys! Welcome to stream, how are you guys doing today? Small heart rate, small raid, he can't drive. Wait, were you playing a driving game, Small? Everybody make sure to go follow Small if you haven't already. You were playing Watch Dogs. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, One Freak Plays Games. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Hi, everybody. My name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, Live 2D rigger, and I play games. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome in. Hi, Small. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Oh, that furry named Not Telling. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. How is Watch Dogs 2? I've never played any of the Watch Dog games. Hey, raccoons! Yes, raccoons! We have raccoons here of all sizes and shapes. How are you doing today, Chewies? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in, everybody. I'm playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Check could force inputs. I died a lot. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of games with forced inputs. It's kind of fun. It looks kind of fun. I kind of want to try to set something up like that for my games. I want to set something up like that for my games. But yeah, I would imagine I would die a lot too, Small. You are a brave soul, sir. You are brave. It's been a good one. I wish I had a raccoon. Raccoons are so cute. They're actually legal to own as pets in some places. In some places, you can legally own a raccoon as a pet. I don't think I'm in one of those states that does that, but I wish I was. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in again, Small, or any of you raiders. If you guys need to like lie down, relax, go eat some food or something, feel free to go ahead, do that. Fully forbidden in the UK, sadly. Yeah, because like I don't imagine there's actually that many raccoons in the UK. I know raccoons, like there's raccoons like all over the world, but I don't think there's actually that many in the UK. So I imagine that's not a thing they want to promote there, huh? Yeah, I imagine that's not a thing they want to promote there. But yeah, Small is gaslighting you. One of his deaths is because of his terrible driving. Hey, that's okay. It's not your fault if you're not good at driving. You just have to get better, right? Just have to get better then. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Like I said, we're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. Right now, we're investigating this spooky wax museum. And some of the wax figures might be alive. We're not sure yet. I'm not sure yet.
We're gonna find out. But yeah, like I said, if any of y'all need to go relax or anything, feel free to go ahead and do that. But yeah, and I like to do all the little voices for the characters in this game too, so it's super fun. It's super fun. Raccoons are carriers of rabies, so if you own one as a pet, you need to get shots every amount of time. Doesn't stop me though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the other thing is the rabies shots. Yeah, the rabies shots. Yeah, they're not so much fun to deal with, huh?
Apparently, the sculptors would make the models directly from the corpses right there at the site of their executions.
Oh my goodness, that sounds terrifying. So they're talking about how wax models used to get made during the French Revolution after the guillotines were killing people. They would like make the models directly next to the from the corpses right there at the site of the executions. That's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. That really turns my stomach. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just one of the several legends of the Dispels family. Whether there's any truth in it, I couldn't say. But anyway, this museum houses models of famous people from all over the globe. Nevertheless, the most popular area of the museum, by quite some margin, is the House of Horrors. House of Horrors? Of course, visitor numbers are dwindling now as a result of the Great Exhibition. Yeah, so this is all taking place at this great exhibition that happened in London back in the early 1900s. And there was an explosion where somebody tried to teleport some guy, and he ended up dying. And we're going to be defending him in court the next day. So that's what's going on in this game. It's so much fun. The stories for Ace Attorney games are so much fun. I hope you guys enjoy watching. Of course, visitor numbers are dwindling. Okay, I already read that. But people usually flock here to see the exhibits of some of London's most vile criminals and their gruesome work. Naturally, most of their miscreants portrayed here were sent to the gallows. So they're even stiffer now than the models of them. Sholmes, that's a very morbid joke. Sholmes, that's a morbid joke. Shame on you. Have you heard of poor taste? My dear fellow, the public live for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked. That's true. He's right. So, the hideous exhibits in here are...
They're all portrayals of real events that actually took place.
Is it just me, or did the temperature in here just seem to drop? Anyway, I advise you not to think too deeply about what you see here. Wait, is he going back to his pose? Oh, he's back to being a waxwork, is he? Let's talk about your temporary waxwork. Are you getting paid? I hope you're getting paid. What do you mean by a temporary waxwork, Mr. Sholmes? He's just holding still. Exactly what you see. I'm part of the exhibits here, catching these criminals in the act. Catching them? Every half an hour, I home in on a different killer in one of the displays and adopt a new pose to ensnare him. When members of the public come for a closer look, I offer them my hand to shake. For a shilling, I'll happily allow them to take a photograph with us. Us? Does he mean him and the Waxwork murderers in here? But why, Mr. Sholmes? My dear fellow, isn't it obvious? For the money! I knew it! I knew it! For the money! Oh, thank you, Rika, for the follow. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. I knew it. For the money. Of course. He really roared at me there. Very fitting of the House of Horrors. As it stands, I may struggle to pay this month's rent, and I have the ravenous Iris to consider. He's like, man, I'm a single parent, and I got one kid, and I don't know if I can pay rent, so I'm gonna pretend to be a wax dummy. Real, that's real.
Oh, Hurley, I'm so hungry.
No, Iris, baby girl. I will feed you whatever you want. What you want? You want pizza? You want nuggies? We'll take you out to nuggies. Don't you cry. If you cry, I'll cry, baby girl. If push comes to shove, I shall have to ask you to do your bit, Mr. Naruto. What's he threatening to rope me into now? Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to pay part of the rent? I'll do it for you, Sholmes. I'll do it for you and Iris. I will. I'll pay part of the rent. So, with that in mind, how about a photograph?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. As a special treat, you may have your pick of the murderers and scoundrels in here. The choice is yours. Maybe some other time. Bro, he needs his rent money. Come on, don't leave him out to dry. Remember, Mr. Leonardo, ignore me at your own peril. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Back to being a waxwork again. Is it just me, or did his final remark there sound a lot like a curse? Okay, something to ask you. Yeah, tell me about Van Zeeks. Come on. Stop with the wax nonsense. Well, what is it you'd like to ask me then? Actually, it's about Lord Van Zeeks. Ah, our friend Mr. Reaper. How did you find him? Well, I trust. So about that, not exactly. And so I filled Mrs. Sholmes in about everything I'd learned. About Lord Van Zeeks and Professor Hairbrain. And about the strange coincidence that they had been at university together. And apparently, back when he was in university, he was a much nicer fellow. So I'm wondering what it was that happened to make Lord Van Zeeks such a different person. I cannot. Okay, let's get the blah blahs out.
I was so sure you'd know, Hurley.
You said there was something going on here in this exhibit hall before. That something was afoot? And that you believed it was related to what I wanted to ask you about. Mr. Sholmes? He suddenly clammed up. Uh-oh. You're not gonna tell us, are you? Well, it seems we've reached an unavoidable... Greetings? Who's saying greetings? Who dis? Whoa! Which lady? Hello. Where did she appear from? And what's she wearing? Could she look any more mysterious?
Ooh, witch mama.
I hope you are appreciating my museum.
Sorry, have we... He went back to work. He's like, oh, boss is here. The boss is here. I better be looking busy. Mr. Sholmes, do you know this? Not again.
My apologies. I am Esmeralda Tuspels. This is my museum of waxwork.
What? You're the Madame Tuspels? I bet he pictured like an old, wrinkly old lady.
Bien sûr, though only 26 years young, I might add.
Is that significant somehow?
I'm a madam in name only. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi.
Right.
Firstly, I must apologize for my waxworks, or rather, one waxwork in particular.
That'll be Mr. Sholmes then. Yeah, she's like, sorry, he's supposed to be working. I don't know what's happening.
Shining Seraph, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. How you doing, bro? Broski?
I was led to believe he was a great detective, but he seems unable to settle.
I'm cold. Oh no! I hope you stay warm. What are you doing with that? Ma'am, put the cauldron down. Put the cauldron down, ma'am. You ain't hurting my boy, are you? You're not gonna hurt Sholmes with that, are you? Put that down.
Next time you move from your designated exhibit, there will be toil and trouble.
No. No. You don't hurt my boy. I'll hurt you first. I will bite. Oh no.
He's scared.
She sounds deadly serious.
She must be so strong. That cauldron looks heavy. That's a problem. How am I supposed to ask Mrs. Sholmes about Lord Van Zeeks now?
Let's not forget what Hurley said before. About something being afoot. Right here in this museum, I mean.
Yes, I know, but,
I'm so curious. I want to know what's happening here.
Haven't we gotten enough on our plate already? Okay, Miss Witchy Lady. You better not be hurting my boy. I will beat you up. Is she seriously threatening a detective? I know. She better not. She'll find herself in jail. The waxworks. Tell me about the waxworks, ma'am. Did you make all these waxworks, Madame Tuspels?
I did. I'm the third generation of waxwork artisans, you know.
Gosh.
It was my grandmother who began the tradition in my family. Her fortunes were checkered, living through the turbulent times of the French Revolution as she did. Though that is when she acquired the savoir-faire that leads into the astonishing lifelessness.
Blah, 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 blah. I got the blah blahs real bad right now. Blah, blah, blah.
I would never want to be a foot. No, I don't think I want to be a foot either. No, that doesn't sound so great. There's also the fact that she's holding a very hot cauldron with her bare hands. Yeah, right? It's hot and heavy, and it's like, how would you lift that and be okay? She must be tough. I don't want to mess with her, actually.
All these waxworks really do look as though they're alive. In fact, they look more alive than Hurley.
He probably had all the color drained from his face as soon as she picked up that cauldron. What do you see exhibited here represents the most atrocious of London's criminal past. All the waxworks were created in the presence of the real people on which they are modeled. In the hours immediately following their executions, that is the secret to the extraordinary lifelessness. Wait, are they actual bodies then? Are they actual bodies then? That sounds terrifying. Yeah. Yee. And I thought that the one of the Phoenix Wright games having a prosecutor hitting everyone in court with a whip was insane. Oh no, Ace Attorney gets crazy. I love that. It's so off the walls, out of pocket craziness. It's the best. I love Ace Attorney so much. All walks of life have similar challenges, I'm sure. To carry out one's trade per excellence, one must go to extraordinary lengths. My exhibits are a reflection of society. I create only that which the public wishes to see. Wax statues have always creeped me out. I've never been to a wax museum of any kind. I wonder if it would creep me out. I sometimes get creeped out by mannequins in stores, so I don't know if I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Why couldn't the public have wished for something less horrifying? Because people are crazy. Do not fear. Sorry? This room is the only one in the museum with such a macabre theme. I do hope you'll explore. There are models of famous singers, actors, politicians, something for every taste, I hope. It was Iris who dragged me straight in here, come to think of it. Yeah, she dragged you to the scariest place right away.
Sorry, perhaps I should have eased you into things.
She's just over here traumatizing Ryu for no reason. Thank you so much for the follow, Ed Cop. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. I appreciate you so much. I think that was the premise of the horror movies, Mystery of the Wax Museum, House of Wax. Yeah, House of Wax is a really neat horror movie. Yeah, I agree. That's a really good one too. I haven't watched that one in a bit, but it's got very fun B-movie vibes. If you guys, all you new people don't know this about me, but I actually kind of really into horror. I'm a big horror nerd. I'm actually a big horror nerd, so. Yeah, Vincent Price. Yeah, I remember Vincent Price was in House of Wax. That was a good one. Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it, but that was a good one. What's the situation with that? My temporary waxwork model? He approached me some days ago, you see, with a business proposal. Oh, so this was all his idea so he could get extra work and money. Smart, Holmes. Or Sholmes. Smart, Sholmes, yeah. Oh, what sort of proposal? Please hire me, I need money. My dear madam, what are these sparse exhibits need is an addition of a world-famous great detective. Or words to that effect. Ha! Naturally, I am well aware of that Mr. Sholmes is widely known in London as a talented detective. It's great detective, actually. He's very specific about it. He's probably corrected Ryu probably a dozen times now. Yes, the creme de la creme. So I was keen to come to some arrangement with him, of course. But sadly, we were unable to agree terms. Let me guess, someone wanted to charge an exorbitant price for his services. Yeah, probably. He need that money. For a mere 500 pounds, I will dive into your cauldron of wax at this very moment. Or words to that effect. Mr. Sholmes might be have overdone it slightly with the sales pitch. Yeah, that's a bit much, sir. Regrettably, the museum has a shortage of funds at the moment due to unforeseen circumstances. Oh, you mean the murder that happened here? Yeah, that is unforeseen circumstances for everyone. So we came to the current arrangement instead. Surely he doesn't need to do what he's doing, though, does he? I would think not, but he was very insistent. I have a 50-shilling problem that must be resolved by the morning. A 50-shilling problem, you say? Or words to that effect.
It's the pawnbroker, that's what it is. He must have something to redeem.
Is the consulting detective work not going so well? Wait, does he not have anything to give to the pawnbrokery, or does he need to get something back from the pawnbrokery? Something afoot. Yes, let's talk about something afoot. I wonder, could I ask you something? Bien, sir. I'm just curious, is anything going on in this museum at the moment? Some kind of incident, perhaps? Whoever suggested such a thing to you? Oh, well, it was, Don't tell him. Ah, he ran! He ran! He's like, no, I'm out of here. Bye! I'm not gonna get poured hot wax on me. Your temporary waxwork over there who mentioned it to me a little... Oh. Oh, he's disappeared. A wax model is a work of art, not some tawdry object for trade. I don't know who's speaking now. Ah! Oh, there you are. There you are. Uh-oh, she warned you. She's gonna get you. Leaving the exhibit again while you should be working? Do you wish to be melted down? Uh-oh. Run! Run! Run, Sholmes! I'll distract her! My dear Madame Tispels, save your reprimands. There are more pressing concerns. The wax can wait. It's our ideas about your current problem we must throw into the melting pot instead. Personally, I would advise you not to involve the police. Why ever not? She's turned as white as a sheet. Because you have at your disposal a great detective, whose services you may employ for a mere 50 shillings. He's like, I gotta get that money somewhere or the other. I'm gonna get that rent money. Though, please be aware that I prefer I insist upon payment in advance. She's like, I could call the police for free, though, but I don't want them here. Very well. Let us see if the great detective is able to live up to his name, shall we? Are we gonna do the dance of deduction here soon? Before I engage in my analytical processes, I must ask you to clarify something. Yeah, what's with this hand here? Is that a dead body? Or what's behind the curtain? Yes, please, Sholmes, I've been dying to know! What, pray, is behind the curtain? That is the Tuspel's special exhibit. There's an extra charge to see it. Ah, the special exhibit on the House of Horrors. It must depict a special killer then, I presume. Is he gonna make me pay it? I bet I'm gonna get made to pay it. Would you be so kind as to draw back the curtain, I wonder? Ah, absolute non. There is nothing amiss behind there. Nothing amiss, madam? I wonder if she's supposed to have a French accent or not. What about the arm protruding ominously from under the curtain? Yeah, what about that arm, though? Ah. I strongly encourage you to allow me to see what lies beyond before the situation worsens. Yes, very well. I will draw back the curtains, but only a soupçon. Why are you mixing in the French words like that? That's not how bilingual people speak. Ooh, number 139. Ooh, it's a tombstone.
I must confess, I peeked behind the curtain earlier. Oh, you're supposed to pay for that. That's stealing.
I'm telling!
The Tuspel's special exhibit is a very bleak graveyard scene indeed.
And yet, somewhat surprisingly, the Waxwork killer one would expect is nowhere to be seen. What does strike one
what does strike one, however?
Is that a dead body? Is that a dead body? Is that a dead body? I need to know. Is it a dead body? I need to know. I need to know.
Is a portly gentleman lying peacefully on his back on the floor.
He looked dead to me. I think he's dead. Poke him with a stick. Let's see.
Well then, perhaps Mr. Sholmes, that man on the floor is the ruthless killer himself.
I gotta take a sip of water real quick here and clear my throat. Hold up. Allergies be messing with me today, so I just gotta clear my throat real quick. Okay, we're good.
I'm afraid not, my dear fellow. He's a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a waxwork, in fact.
What?
As skillfully made as these waxworks are, they are always distinguishable from real humans.
So wait, so he's not a dead body then?
So, allow me to present my two conclusions. The first is that a sizable business transaction has been taking place in this special exhibit.
Of course it was an actual body. Was it or was it not? Did I misread that sentence? Okay, hold on. The man on the floor is the ruthless... I'm afraid not. He's a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a not even a waxwork. In fact, I misread. So yeah, that is a body. Yep, I knew it. It's a body. Wait, no. I missed what she said. Ah! Why would you say that?
And the second is the aforementioned transaction is linked to a serious crime.
Ah!
She looks as pale as the candle wax.
I don't understand. You've been found out.
So, Madame Tuspels, as you've agreed to my fee, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work.
He's doing his pose right now. I love how his pose is just him flexing.
It's some deduction time. Let's go.
The waxwork's fate. But it's not waxwork. You just said it wasn't.
To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is afoot here in the museum. The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding so helpfully from your bag.
Oh, that is a bunch of banknotes, yeah.
In my estimation, some 200 pounds.
That is my own money.
So what does this large sum of money reveal?
What's she looking at? She's looking at something.
Ah, not much as the involuntary glance you cast it would seem, Madame Tuspels. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the 200 pounds is revealed by that public notice.
Okay.
Waxwork for sale. Your business has hit hard times, it would seem. In short, you sold the infamous killer the centerpiece of your special exhibit for the sum of 200 pounds.
Noon!
Now, let us explore the next curiosity with which we are presented. Who is this portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? It would appear the man has suffered a severe shock. The cause of which is clearly known to you.
Ah! Sorry, I'm messing up switching between the lines. The reason why we don't have a Columbo character in these games is because Columbo would solve the case within a day. I've never watched anything about Columbo, but I'll believe you. The name does sound familiar. Was that another great detective like Sherlock Holmes? I'm betting it was.
Unfortunately, madam, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the 200 pounds. It would appear that the twisted this gentleman around your little finger most effectively.
What are you suggesting?
He was rashly agreed to purchase the waxwork for the sum of 200 pounds. Only when he came to hand the money over did it occur to him what an extortionate amount he was paying. But the money was no longer in his hands. And the result, the scene we see before us, he collapsed in shock.
Wait, so is he still alive? He's not dead, he's just passed out?
Yes, the killer in this special exhibit fetched a killer price. We can only pray that the gentleman's dreams are not plagued with regret.
Sold for cash. Okay. Now we gotta correct this. Oh, we got more. Okay. Waxwork location. Okay.
The question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? Let us consider the problem for a moment.
You cannot possibly.
What immediately strikes me about this conundrum is a young man standing over there. Who is this fellow? And to find the answer we need only observe his neckerchief. Such as is worn by the policeman as a secret sign to fellow members of the force that a crime is being perpetrated. Yes, this young man is an undercover policeman currently investigating this museum.
I wonder if that's a real dude though. I bet it's a real dude undercover.
I know him well, in fact, it's Sergeant John Clay.
What are you talking about?
A man's quite a celebrity. He received triple accolades at last year's policing awards.
But...
Next, we turned our attention to the old man sat before him with a particularly unsightly visage.
Wait, haven't we seen this guy before too with the long scarf? I feel like I have.
I've been watching closely and he hasn't moved a muscle, almost in fact as if he were waxwork.
But you...
Your reaction only confirms my suspicions, madam. I notice at once, of course, observe.
Oh, he has a tag on him.
The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious price tag.
I feel like this is the scarf that one patrolman wore. You remember the one that was a couple with his wife and we interrogated them? I feel like it's it. Herlock Sholmes, I am a smart detective. I am super serious. I know exactly what I'm doing, says Herlock Sholmes, bumbling all over the place and getting all his facts wrong. I mean, he gets it half right half the time, so that's better than some people, right? But yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right, Lich King.
Let's see here. Threepence, a tragically low price, you might say. Though perhaps the going rate for aging waxworks riddled with cracks. And yet you sold it to the portly gentleman for an exorbitant 200 pounds. The sort of plucky behavior that's sure to attract the attention of Scotland Yard. Isn't that so, madam?
I do not...
Oh boy, he got your number. Probably, maybe, I don't know.
Yes, the waxwork you sold has already been seized by the police and it remains in their custody as we speak. The old man must be reunited with his grave in the special exhibit, and not a moment too soon.
Oh ho ho ho. Discovered already. Okay, now we gotta go and correct this.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle.
Sorry, I've been quiet, but I gotta go. Have fun. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for popping in. It was nice to see you for a little bit. It was nice to see you, Seraph. Have a good day. You guys have fun? Yeah, we'll have lots of fun. Don't worry. Must be a popular scarf color for Scotland Yard. Yeah, they're both wearing yellow scarves. I thought that was interesting, too.
Huh? Oh, no, she's getting ready to throw the wax. Run!
Uh-oh.
I see I've stunned you all into silence.
You have, Hurley, you have.
Run.
And you've obviously upset the young lady in this process. Her cauldron looks awfully hot.
If I could just bring up one point, Mr. Sholmes. The notorious Naruto, 1 point. I'm all ears, my dear fellow. According to your deduction, then, the special exhibit featured this old policeman. So, that would mean that he's the particularly ruthless murderer, wouldn't it? The killer policeman, Otter Mole. Sorry? It was a mysterious series of murders that rattled the capital only last year. The policeman rushed to the scene every time, only to find the culprit had disappeared into the aether.
And it turned out the culprit was the policeman himself, a senior officer by the name of Ottermole.
Oh no, that's not good. So you mean that's who the sinister-looking old man there is supposed to be?
Indeed, it is a particularly grim face, is it not? Unforgettable, and in fact, yes, I remember that odious countenance only too well. But is £200 a lot of money for
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Ryu. But is £200 a lot of money for a wax model?
It would be enough to afford one of the latest steam carriages if that puts things in perspective.
So it's quite a lot then. That is a lot. Uh-oh. Is there anything else you want to add? Before I melt you down? Sir, ma'am, you can't just, like, do that. He's a detective. You're gonna get arrested. Yeah, stop. That bubbling wax is looking more and more ominous. Scarves are awesome. They are. I like scarves. They're cool. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Put it down. Put it down, lady.
The smell of that molten wax is starting to worry me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Wrong button. Mr. Sholmes did more or less just accuse her to her face, so I think I might have to call on your assistance here, Iris, if that's all right, to make some minor corrections to the great detective's great deductions.
Yes, of course it's all right. We'll soon set things straight.
Well, let's get started then, shall we? Before Madame Tispels vents her anger. Yes, let's get started.
Just what I was wanting to hear, my dear fellow. So, Madame Tispels, in accordance with our agreement, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work.
Here we go. Course correction. Let's hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Okay, real quick, guys, before I start this, I actually do need to use the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water today. So I'll be right back, and then we'll get back to this. It'll only be like a minute. I'll be right back in a minute, okay? Oh, crap. No. I'm back. I used the toilet. Like a big girl. Thank you for the welcome back. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you for the welcome backs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
To begin with, oh yeah, let's start this course correction now. To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is a foot. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next part here. Okay. The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding from your bag. In my estimation, sum 200 pounds. That is all my own money. Blah blah blah. What does this large sum of money reveal? Yes, what does that reveal? Not as much as an involuntary glance you cast, blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is probably the part where we're gonna stop here. Public notice. There we go. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's talk about this public notice. Oh, let me move to the middle so you guys can see Iris. Let me move to the middle so you guys can see Iris. Hold up. There we go. Okay, got it. There we are. There we are. Okay. She definitely looked in this direction, it's true.
But I'm not sure she'd sell any of her waxworks even for 200 pounds.
Oh?
She must pour her heart and soul into making them, don't you think? Over and above the wax. If it were me, I wouldn't sell them for anything.
For that much money, I would. But it sounds like that makes me a bad person. No. You could put your heart and soul into a piece of art and still sell it. I mean, if it's you know, desperate times, desperate measures, and all that. Well, anyway, I wonder if the 200 pounds could have some other significance.
Let's follow that furtive glance again and see if there's anything else that could explain it.
Yes, let's look around here. Ooh, what's that? Hold up, what's that? What this? Note on the wall. Hello? What this?
What's that note doing pinned on the wall there?
Oh yes, let's see. Dear Madame to Spells, we've taken the prisoner from this room. Uh-oh. The price for his safe return is 200 pounds. Have the money ready by noon on the 23rd of October.
What?
This is... It's just like the sort of thing that's left behind when someone is kidnapped. It's a ransom note for a wax dummy.
Yes, it's a ransom note.
Exactly. Oh, hi, Boba. Sorry. I have a pet bunny. His name is Boba. Sometimes he likes to come by and boop my foot while he's running around.
Boba, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Crazy bun.
Crazy bunny. Crazy bunny.
Boba the bunny. Yes, we have emotes of him in chat that you can use if you're a follower. Adorable name for a bunny. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, after Boba Tea. I like to name my pets and my Pokemon after food. I think it's cute. Okay, let's look at the portly man. The portly man. It seems this well-dressed gentleman is alive after all, just not alive and kicking. And he's not a waxwork or a model of a mass murderer. Okay, so he's just passed out. Good. Okay, I'm glad he's not dead. I would feel terrible if he was dead.
I'm not sure I'd pay 200 pounds for him.
I don't think the man's up for sale.
Well, anyway, it was a silly place to put him. Other museum visitors would easily trip.
I don't think the man was put there on purpose either.
She's like, I wouldn't pay for that. Nah.
Let's see, is there anything else we can look at over here? Okay. I think we want to present the note though. Let's present the note. Take that! Ooh, pretzels. I want some pretzels. Oh, but I have to read lines. Never mind. Okay, I can move back over. Hold up. I can move back over. Let me move back over. There we go. The significance of the 200 pounds is revealed by that ransom note. Quite so, and we must congratulate these criminals on their inventiveness, abducting a waxwork. 200 pounds is no small ransom fee, yet you clearly intend to pay it. The model in question has special importance, so I put together all the money I have. In summary then, the 200 pounds that you have in your handbag is ransom money. Now, let us explore the next curiosity which we are presented. Who is the portly gentleman stretched out of... Okay. Who is this portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? Okay, yes, we went through this dialogue already, actually. The cause of which is clearly known to you. Ah. Unfortunately, madam, blah, 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 blah. Keeping secrets is not your forte. Was, of course, the 200 pounds. There we go, okay. Next point. Okay, let me move back to the middle. Back to the middle, there we go, okay. So if the Waxworks was kidnapped, where does that leave us in terms of who this man is?
We could just ask him when he comes round.
I think the point of this exercise is to understand the beauty of the deduction process, Iris.
Yes, you're right. Hurley's trying so hard. We mustn't let him down.
Well, there's little doubt that he suffered a shock. That much seems clear. But in that case, what is Madame Tuspel trying to hide? Let's have a closer look around. Yes, let's have a look. What are you hiding? Is there something behind your back you're hiding? What are you hiding? What is you hiding? Wait. No, that's not it. Let's see here. She's hiding something under her cloak, it looks like. What are you hiding under your cloak, ma'am? Or is she hiding this thing that's on her pouch? Isn't that Sholmes's pouch there? Isn't that it? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Now I can see underneath your cloak. Wait, that's the arm! That's the arm! Oh! That's the arm! That's not your hand. What is that? What is that? What is that?
This is just Madame Tuspel's right hand, isn't it?
Yes, it must be. I can clearly see her left hand after all.
Oh, but wait a minute. This is a left hand as well, look.
Don't say such creepy things, Iris, please.
And it seems very stiff, too. In fact, it's really hard.
You mean it's made of wax? Oh, waxwork hand, huh? Is that was that it? I am gonna look at the notes real quick, though, too.
So she was prepared to pay all that money to get her waxwork back again? It really must have been a very special model.
Of a mass murderer, just how special can a model of a ruthless killer be?
Well, anyway, we can be fairly sure that the man lying on the floor didn't take it.
I suppose we should leave him in peace. Yes, in peace. Yes, of course. Let's see here. Can I look at these guys over here? No? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the hand and present the hand. Long hair braid. Oh, should we look at her long hair braid? I guess. Madame Tuspel has very long hair, doesn't she?
Yes, but you couldn't tell looking at her from the front.
You know, it looks rather like a whip, don't you think? Oh no, is she gonna whip us with it? The sort of whip that could have floored the gentleman with a single crack.
That seems a little far-fetched even for you, Bruno.
She whipped him! She whipped him with her hair! She was like, I whip my hair back and forth on your face!
This is just Madame Tuspel's right...
Oh wait, no, I was supposed to present it, not read it. No, stop! Stop, present it! Present it! Darn it! We have to go through all the dialogue again. Gotta go through all the dialogue again. Great. Okay, that's great. Good. Yeah. Creepy things. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Please. Please. Made of wax. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Can I present it now? Thank you. Okay. Take that! Waxwork hand. Yes. What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the waxwork hand. Wait, did she slap him with it? Oh my gosh. Indeed, with a solid waxwork limb, one could deliver a very substantial blow. How could you... Sorry for the noises in the background. Hubby's eating pretzels. Sorry about that. My hubby's eating pretzels. I apologize. How could you... The hand protruding from the bottom of your cape. Oh, I'm sorry, that's for you. The hand protruding from the bottom of your cape. It ought to be a right hand, but closer inspection reveals that, in fact, it's a left hand. Ah! And somewhat masculine as well. In other words, it does not belong to you, madam. It is the hand of a waxwork model. How do you know she doesn't have 2 left hands and one of them looks more masculine, quote unquote? How do you know? Yeah! She said yeah. Oh, never mind. I guess it was a waxwork arm. Some of the visitors to my museum can be troublesome. Oh, so wait, that's your self-defense? Whack them with that? It's been a while since I had pretzels. Man, they're so good when you like. We made some homemade lemonade last night, and we ate that. We had that with pretzels for like a snack, and it was like so good. Oh my god, homemade lemonade with pretzels, so good. You gotta have something sweet with them, you know, like have a little salty and then a little sweet. It's so good. They meddle with the exhibits and cause damage. So you mean that arm? Yes, this gentleman saw fit to try to remove it as a souvenir. Oh, so she battered him, huh? No small keepsake. Like taking a whole branch of a cherry tree when you got to view the blossoms. I'm afraid I had to teach the man a lesson. Ooh, she taught him a lesson, huh? He is lucky he got taught a lesson. You confronted the man and tried to take the arm back. And the results, the scene we see before us. He was knocked unconscious. A point we may need to revisit later, but for the time being, we have our conclusion. Well, I don't know if I agree with her assaulting the man with a weapon, but I can understand, you know, trying to defend your stuff, I guess. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit has been kidnapped. Yes, not sold, he's been kidnapped. Solved. Okay. Let's go, next part. She was just trying to give him a hand. Nice, Pharaoh, nice. The question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? Okay, yeah, this part we already went through. Blah, 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 blah. It immediately strikes me about this conundrum is the young man standing over there. Okay. Who is this fellow? To find the answer. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. The neckerchief. Yeah, the neckerchief. Let's look at that. Oh, let's move back to the middle here. Back to the middle. Whoop. There we go. Okay. According to Mr. Sholmes, the yellow neckerchief is a sign to other policemen that some crime is underway.
A way of communicating with his colleagues without revealing his identity, yes. It's a secret that's closely guarded by Scotland Yard.
That Mr. Sholmes didn't hesitate to give away. Yeah, to give away to some rando lady. He's like, oh yeah, all the policemen use that as a signal. Oh great, now she knows.
Well, uncovering secrets is in any true detective's nature, of course.
Right. Anyway, judging from Madame Tuspel's reaction to Mr. Sholmes' deduction, I think perhaps we might not have identified the man quite correctly. Yes, let's take a look at this boy. Let's look at this guy. Let's look at you. Let's take a look-see. Whoa, there's your arm! Oh my goodness! There's your arm. What the? The man has a stub sticking out of his shoulder where his arm should be.
Ah, well, that settles that then.
Right, this isn't a real person at all.
His entire arm's been ripped off from the shoulder down.
I mean, at least I hope it's not a real dude, because that would suck. His arm's been... Of course, that ties in with what we just found out. Yep, there it is. Oop, there it is. Okay, move back over. Whoop, there you go. Okay. Let's present that. Oh wait, should I look at the neckerchief real quick just for the dialogue? Let's look it over. A secret scarf sign to warn other agents of an ongoing crime.
I know, it sounds so thrilling, doesn't it? Maybe I'll try to work it into next month's installment.
But then the police's secret will be revealed to all of London's 6 million inhabitants.
Well, they'll just have to come up with a new sign, I suppose.
How does this 10-year-old manage to have such terrifying influence? I don't know. I guess it's because she's so smart. Okay, let's present the stub. Yes. Okay. Bam! Take that! Shoulder stub. Oh. Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we need only observe his shoulder stub. Such a boneless human walks... no such boneless human walks this earth, of that I can assure you. How do you know? How do you know there's not a race of boneless men? There's boneless... What if there's boneless lizard men living in the sewers? You don't even know! You don't even know! In other words, the man standing there, the young Sergeant John Clay, is in fact, defying all odds, a waxwork model. I seem to remember it was you who concluded he was a real person in the first place, Mr. Sholmes. Uh-oh. He's gonna say he was just testing us, I bet. You know, Skaten just casually saving Sholmes from horrible disfigurement, if not death. Yeah, exactly. I'll just casually save your life from the wax. He has become quite a celebrity in London, being a winner of no less than 3 policing awards last year. I simply had to make a model of that man. Naturally, what other explanation could there be? I wonder if we're gonna meet this guy later. I hope we do. And it was this detective's arm that was pulled off by the man on the floor in the special exhibit, wasn't it? Next, we turn our attention to the old man. Okay, so this is the old man, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Doesn't want to move. Okay, in fact, it's as if we were Waxwork, blah, blah, blah. I love the green lighting on her outfit, by the way. I don't know where the green lighting is coming from, but I love it. Okay. I don't know where that green lighting's coming from, but it's beautiful. Okay, the price tag, yes. Let's take a look at that price tag now, shall we? Shall we? We shall. Yes, we shall. A killer policeman called Ottermole, was it? Was he well known?
It was all over the papers last year, but I can't say I know what he looks like. It's a very low price, though. Tuppence isn't much money.
Only enough for a few measly hours of gas in Mr. Garrett's delightful lodgings, in fact. So this is the special killer taken from the special exhibit, is it? The waxwork that somebody stole from the museum and tried to ransom for £200. Is the crusty old killer policeman Ottermole? Really?
Perhaps we should have a good look around again and see if another idea crops up.
Yes, let's look at this price tag you got going on here. Let's look at that first. Okay. 3 pence? It's a far cry from £200, isn't it?
For threepence, you could buy it and put it on display in your room, Runo.
I think I'd rather not go to sleep being watched by an old man if that's all the same to you. Yeah, no, thank you. No.
This price tag does stand out, doesn't it? I mean, you couldn't even buy the helmet on his head for that much money, I don't think.
I wonder what the price tag's really for, then. Who could it be? What could it be for? Who could it be for? Wait, his leg's moving. Hey, wait, hey, get down. Hello? Why your leg twitching? Why your leg twitchy? Why your leg twitchy? Hello? Uh-oh. Look at this! The old man's tapping his foot like crazy.
He seems to be fast asleep, though.
He's not tapping his foot consciously then? So you mean...
It must be a twitch.
Never mind that. The point is waxworkers don't tap their feet.
Or a twitch.
And look at his arm, too. We've seen a scarf like that somewhere else around here, haven't we? Yes, that's right. He does have the arm thingy, too. The scarf on the arm, yes. That's a man. That's an actual old man. I don't believe it. It's a secret
sign that lets other detectives know some criminal activity is underway.
By the way, if you guys hear any noises in the background, that's just my hubby making dinner. We're having hamburgers tonight. Hamburgers and homemade french fries. It's gonna be delicious. Yes, it's a slightly strange choice of outfit that he was trying to go unnoticed.
Ah, he must be a detective disguised as a policeman. What?
Or a detective disguised as a waxwork model of a policeman.
He doesn't look like he's clever enough to think of something like that, though.
Perhaps you should try to be a little more polite about him, Iris? Yeah, let's see here. The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious price tag. It's the Twitch. It's the Twitch.
Take that!
Take that! Okay, now let me move back over again. Whoop, there we go. Okay. Why are you doing that? Tippy tappy. The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious Twitch. Even the most realistic waxworks do not exhibit a twitch. No, they do not. In other words, this splendid old man is in fact a genuine member of Scotland Yard. Slight shift in your choice of adjectives, then. And there you have it. Well, Madame Tuspels? Well, what? It was me who contacted the police and demanded that someone come on in the first place. He is certainly fatigued. He's clearly fatigued. He is sound asleep. But then, what's that tag about showing a price of 3 pence? Was she gonna sell him? No doubt the price tag of the muffler, which the old Bobby purchased recently at the old market. Oh, he bought the scarf. Got it. And I presume you've observed the scarf tied around his arm. Does that not strike you, Mr. Naruto? Yes, the secret sign used by the detectives to show that some sort of criminal activity is currently underway. Of course, because, as you know, there has been just a criminal activity happening here. As you deduced from the very beginning, Detective. So, it would seem that we finally arrive at the truth. The waxwork of this especially ruthless killer from the special exhibit has been kidnapped. Oh no! And Scotland Yard are already investigating. But the model's whereabouts remain a mystery. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle. I honestly never thought this game would have ever come outside Japan, especially because of Herlock and Iris. So fun fact, Lich King, about, oh wait, do you mean the game? Oh, I thought you meant like in the game settings. I thought you meant like in the settings of the game. Oh, the game itself. Oh, okay. I was gonna say the first few games actually happen in California in the United States, like as a setting. But the actual game, yeah, I understand. That makes sense. Yeah, they've been releasing more of their games recently. Ace Attorney Investigations came out last year as well, and I'm excited to play that probably after this. All sorts of people visit my museum here. Men and women, young and old. Sometimes they drop in just for a short time on their way back from the pub. I welcome them all. Herlock Holmes is public domain now, but he wasn't at the time of this game was made. Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, yeah. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes wasn't public domain, that's for sure. Yeah. So well, you know, wait, are you sure it's public domain? I heard they were still collecting copyrights on the name. That cup's not dirty. It's been used for holding stuff. That's all. My hubby's cleaning up, and he was taking one of the cups off my desk, and I was like, "No, that's not dirty. I just put stuff in there." Hold up, I gotta put stuff back in there. Now you emptied out my cup. Why'd you do that? Okay. Thank you for cleaning, though. Anywho, I thought the game would never release outside Japan because Conan Doyle Estate was aggressively protective of their IP. Oh, no, see, okay. They call him Herlock Sholmes in this game. Yeah, they call him Herlock Sholmes and not Sherlock Holmes in order to get around the copyright. But yeah, the name, I don't know if the name is public domain now or not, but if it is, that's kind of cool. I thought the Conan O'Doyle family was still like taking in funds for that copyright. I don't know. I'll have to look it up later. But if anyone tries to damage my exhibits, I do not take it lightly. Anyway. Oh, the music. Ooh, I like the music. Your great deduction was even more enchanting than I have been led to believe. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I would do that right meow. I will do that right meow. Hold up.
It was a pleasure, my dear madam. I'm gratified that you enjoy the spectacle. And as for your rough customer, I have no doubt he'll regain consciousness shortly and return home. What concerns me more is that the waxwork from this special display, if it was indeed genuinely abducted.
Hmm? Yes, tragically, it was.
Then I would ask you to recount to us the events surrounding the stolen waxwork. In as much detail as possible, if you please.
Thank you so much for the follow, Viathon. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're having a lot of fun playing Great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. And this witch waifu just appeared, and she's very pretty.
Very well. But after I have told you what I know, I must insist that you return to your work.
Sholmes, are you hell-bent on getting this woman arrested? We literally just saved your butt from getting boiling wax tossed on you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The talents of the great detective could not be put to better use, I feel, but as you wish. Okay, let's talk, lady. Let's talk. What happened with the waxwork? Tell us more about the stolen waxwork, please.
It was some days ago now when I came in here one morning. I immediately noticed that a waxwork was missing from the special exhibit theater.
Interesting. I'm good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome in.
Yeah, we're investigating this wax museum right now in Great Ace Attorney. It's interesting. We just found out that one of the waxworks was stolen, and put to ransom for 200. 200. What was it? 200 pence or something? I'm not good with the currency in Britain.
It is your most prominent display, so that's why the curtains were closed.
And I found the ransom note in its place.
The culprit must have broken in here during the night and taken it then.
So this waxwork was stolen. It was a model of some horrible criminal, I suppose.
Of a particular horrible criminal, in fact. The killer who left a more profound scar in society than any other, I would say. The Professor.
The Professor, you say? Not a name I've heard of. So, Mr. Naruto, it seems the circle is complete. Sorry?
The Professor case happened around the time I was born, didn't it?
Indeed it did, Iris. 10 years ago, a series of murders that rocked the capital. I wonder if this is supposed to be the professor that Sherlock Holmes is always like fighting against in the books. What was his name? It's gonna drive me crazy. I better Google this. Hold up. What was the professor's name that Sherlock Holmes was always battling against? Sherlock Holmes villain professor. Was it Moriarty? I think that's it. Professor Moriarty? Moriarty. Yeah, Pharaoh. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to give him a different name in this. They'll probably have to give him a different name other than Moriarty. But yeah, the professor. I bet we're finally coming up to him then. Yeah. I love Sherlock Holmes. I do too. I love the books. They're so good. I've only really listened to The Hound of the Baskervilles. I listened to them on audiobook, and I've only really listened to the Hound of the Baskervilles one. And I think there was one other one I listened to on audiobook, but I can't remember which one it was. But they're so good. They're so good. 10 years ago, a series of murders that rocked the capital. 10 years ago? Yes, at exactly that time. That Barak von Zeeks graduated from university, in fact. Oh, it's all connected. What? Surely he's not saying...
So the big event that changed Mr. Reaper's life.
As you've surmised, it was the professor case. Who was this professor then? Oh, tell us about the professor. Yes, finally the tea.
It was a series of gruesome murders that had all of London gripped in terror a decade ago. After 5 victims were killed, the man was arrested and put to death. Sorry. And now he's immortalized here in wax for all Londoners to admire and enjoy. Though, of course, he happens to be absent at present on account of the abduction. But I don't understand. How is all this related to Lord Van Zeeks? I don't think the professor's actually dead. I don't think he's actually dead. I bet he thwarted his death somehow. You must first understand, my dear fellow, why it is that the professor earned such infamy. It was due to the victims he chose, some of Whitehall's finest.
What do you mean, Hurley?
Those murdered by the professor were some of the highest members of the British aristocracy. Members of the nobility, even royalty. It sent shockwaves through the country's administration. Members of the... wait, of course! What Professor Harebrained said. Lord Van Zeeks is from a family with noble blood. Okay, so they murdered somebody in Van Zeek's family. Was it his parents? I bet it was his parents. Thank you so much for the follow, Vivian Can Read. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. Welcome in.
Oh, gosh.
It was the 5th victim that led to the professor's arrest. The last of the killer's prey was a young noble by the name of... Clint Van Zeeks. No! I don't believe it! Van Zeeks? So was Clint his dad? Or his grandpa, I wonder. I bet that's who that portrait is of in his office. Is Clint. I'm sure you can piece together the rest for yourself. In the wake of his older brother's murder... Older brother? Uh-oh. No, Nichon! No! The young Barrack pursued a career as a prosecutor, and eventually became the Reaper we know today. I see. I had no idea Lord Van Zeeks had such a tragic past. I mean, look at him! Of course he has a tragic past! You can see it in his face, the poor man! Well, I'm afraid that's all I can say on the matter, for the time being at least. After all, I have work to do. As a waxwork exhibit. The dramatic music. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I shall have to excuse myself as well. Oh, yes, of course. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Ding, 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 ding. Well, none of the predicted scenarios I've been analyzing involved you coming to visit me here. Oh! Oh, they're having this conversation in the background without our notice.
It's been too long, it really has. I'm delighted to see you, Barrack.
It's been 10 years, and here we are, meeting in this prison of all places.
I can't forgive myself for what happened to Mr. Ansem. I can't. I just can't. I still can't believe it could happen.
Tomorrow, the court will decide.
Yes. I have a young Eastern man acting for my defense. He seems reliable enough, though. It was an accident, a terrible accident. He assures me he can prove it.
I must warn you.
Oh, I know. I heard already. You're going to be prosecuting, aren't you?
Oh, he already knew? Yes.
Since I returned to England, I heard lots of stories. Barrack, are you really...
What?
Never mind. I know that you have my best interests at heart.
My friend is on a trial. I would entrust it to anybody else. I wouldn't entrust it to anybody else.
Of course, I fully understand. Thank you, Barrack.
Until tomorrow, then, I'll see you in court.
See you in court, buddy!
Please, please, I feel bad enough already.
Best friend, pal of mine.
I'm leaving now.
BFFs forever, Barrick.
I'm leaving. To be continued. Oh boy, what time is it? I think we'll stop it here for the night, guys. I don't want to get too far in and then have to stop, you know?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do our thank yous real quick and find somebody to raid, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Let me just get this rolling so that it's playing some music, you know? Okay, hold up. Let me just get it playing some music here. Okay. I'm hoping that it'll play some music here in a second for y'all. I want the game to play some music for a second here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Anywho, let me run the end credits here. There we go. Oh, nope. Ah. I guess I can't minimize the game without stopping the music. All right, thanks everybody so much for coming in today to watch me play some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Oh my gosh, I'm so tongue-tied today, I swear. Thank you, Vivian, Necro, Viathon, Ekkop, Rika Nya, that furry named Not Telling, One Freak Plays Games, 3 Raccoons, Lich King, Zaruk, Wind Caller for the follows. Thank you guys so much for all those follows today. Oh my goodness, we're getting closer to our follower goal. Thank you, Souls, for the bits. Thank you, Jimbo, Matrax, and Cam for being my mods as always. And thank you, Small and Zaruk for the raids today. I appreciate those raids. Thank you so much for sharing your communities with me. I hope that anybody who came from those raids, I hope that you enjoyed your time with me and we got to know each other. It's nice to meet you guys. So much fun hanging out with some new peeps as well. Let's find somebody for us to raid now. I'm gonna find a friend and we're gonna spread some cheer to them. Let's see, who's streaming right now? Who is streaming? Who can we raid right now? I'm gonna find a friend for us to raid. So give me a second while I do that. Just a sec. Who's streaming? Who is doing the stream right now? Let's see here. Oh, Nessa's streaming. Yay, Nessa! We're gonna raid my friend Hello Nessa 94. She's a sweetheart. I love her so much. She's one of my good VTuber friends here on Twitch. Let's go ahead and raid her. When you guys get in there, make sure to use the raid message, which as always is Trash Panda Army Raid. And if you're a subscriber, you can copy and paste that second message there to use the raid emote, which looks like this. Guys, I'm going to be back on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to be doing an art stream. I don't know what I'm doing yet for my art stream on Monday, but I'll let you guys know on my Discord and my Blueski what I'm going to be doing on that day. So I'll see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care. Have fun in Nessa's stream. And yeah, bye-bye.